magical thoughts. All things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hope. Let rise the dreams of your heart, that innocent youth, careless and kind, free to roam the breeze in love, only when too brilliantly shine as magical thoughts. All things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hope. Let rise the dreams of your heart, that innocent youth, careless and kind, free to roam the breeze in love, only when too brilliantly shine as one. magical thoughts. All things are real unless you dream they're not. In your dreams, love is the plot, carried on wings of hope. Each of our souls intertwine when we do. Instantly we see it, the time to grow and be it, when everything is pinned on a hold.
Oh, our favorite mod died. We have a ghost mod now.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain.
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? Great to see everyone. Happy hump day. We are over the hump. We are over the hump now. Definitely. And who is ready for some more Lunar and stuff today? Man, we had like we had a huge, oh my gosh, Binary Storm with the resub 42 months. Thank you so much there, Binary Storm. Looks like we hit the 3.5 year mark. Oh my gosh, jeez, Binary Storm. And thank you there, MTG, for taking care of those points there, buddy. But anyway, so yeah, so we got some more Lunar tonight, and man, we had such a cliffhanger last stream. So we got to find out what happened. We got thrown in the clinker last time for no reason. I don't even know why. That just maybe I shaved off my beard. I don't know. Maybe that was why. Maybe that was why. I shaved off the beard and they're like, nope, that is not the right person right there. I don't care who this person is. They want to be a Dragon Master. They shaved off the beard. They don't qualify anymore. Let's throw them. Throw them in the clinker. Throw them in jail. And Mia let us out. So definitely awesome. See what is going to be happening next. So we're streaming tonight. We're streaming tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is going to be our last stream of the week. So anyway, not much else to mention and stuff here too. So anyway, and also and stuff. A huge thank you to Rio Luca and stuff for that raid as well too. That means we got a free giveaway because of that resub for Binary Storm 42 months. Thank you so much, my friend, and awesome to have you back on U.S. soil, my friend. And Real Luca and stuff like that for that raid, so that means we're going to be spinning the wheel as well, too. And seeing what we'll get as well. And huge thank you to MTG, to Ragna, and to Dalcal for those hosts as well, too. So, super exciting. Let me catch up with chat. We got MTG and Ragna. Thank you so much for those hosts. And Ragna and MTG, thank you for taking care of the shoutouts as well too. So and Real Luca, thank you for that host and the raid as well too there, my friend. It's awesome to see you there, buddy. Thank you there, MTG, for taking care of the shoutout. And Dalcow, how's it going there, Dalcow? Thank you there, MTG, for taking care of the shoutout as well too. We got Dalcow, happy hump day. Happy hump day as well too. And D-Man, how's it going there, buddy? It's awesome to see you. We got Ivy Kitty. How are you doing there, Ivy Kitty? And Real Luca, how is it going there, buddy? Awesome to see you. Order of the Mana games. Yeah, Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, then Legend of Mana. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I didn't even know that. Took 10 years off, Captain. Man needs a shave, too. Probably going to get some bocce ball in the yard going before dark here. Bocce since fall. Nice. I know. You know what? Let me see. What is it? I know I'm gonna get like in trouble for saying like how many degrees it is, but I'm showing about 71 degrees here. So don't hate me, don't throw the tomatoes, please. But yeah, it's pretty nice where D-Man and I are at and stuff. So bocce ball in the backyard and stuff will probably work. You are welcome there, Real Luca. Secret of Mana is the Game Boy Advance remake of Final Fantasy Adventure. Oh, nice. Yep, and I'm in my new house. Awesome there, Binary Storm. Oh man, you have to show me some pictures. I want to see. Definitely. Go great, Cat. How about you? I am doing great there, Duck Cow. Going all right. Awesome to hear there, Rio Luca. Awesome. They have all the mana game on Steam except Sword of Oh, that's right. That's right. That we're going to be having those available and stuff on there. That's right. I heard about that. Man, I was playing some Final Fantasy VII remake last night, and man, I got so far. I got all the way from like helping out Jesse and stuff on trying to go through and stuff. It was just like shortly after and stuff, meet with their parents, all the way to pretty much now we're in on the mission and stuff like that to go through the reactor. So freezing in my in my bedroom when I wake up in the mornings and don't want to get out from under the covers. I know, right? It's so cold and stuff in the morning. It's California cold, right? I mean, nothing like any of this other cold. Hop on Discord Friday. I'll get. Oh, cool! Awesome, there, Binary Storm. That'd be awesome. Tweenager in the captain's chair. I know, Tweenager. I know, right? Oh my gosh! I swear it took like 20 years off my life. You know what I almost want to do? I mean, if we weren't going through a pandemic and it still wasn't as bad as it kind of still somewhat is and stuff here in California, I would like walk into a Bevmo and just see if I get carded. You know, oh my gosh, that would just be hilarious because I probably would. I probably look like, 20 years younger. They'd probably be like, oh no, you're just 21. So, played the entire Final Fantasy VII remake demo. Does that count? D-Man. Oh man, and Fritz with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Fritz. Awesome to see you there, buddy. But when it comes to, oh, cool, awesome. That sounds amazing there, Rio Luca. Like Minnesota, I know, right? Minnesota cold, yeah. I know, right? Fritz is like, this is nothing. You can, Fritz probably like goes out in like his robe and stuff to like take out the trash or something like that, right? In California, he's like, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is nothing at all and stuff. I could be out there in negative 50 degrees and stuff with snow on the ground, ice, and I'd be in my shorts, and it'd be a warm day. That's like hardcore Fritz right there. So, oh man, but thank you so much for that host there, Fritz. Awesome to see you there, buddy, and thank you there, Ragnar and MTG for taking care of the shout out. I know, Rip Fries, love browsing their stores. So many cool things they carried. Never bought a ton from there, but I supported them with my money a few times over the years. Actually, I am really sad about Fries. I really am, because you know what, D-Man? It was that one in industry where I bought my gaming PC and my whole entire setup here. I had to find a new spot, because when I was asking people and stuff at first about like gaming PCs, I was like, well, the only store that I really have that's like local would be like a Best Buy, and everybody's like, don't go to Best Buy. Like literally and stuff, I've heard it's like Best Buy, like they'll have like starter like computers, or they probably have like the crazy expensive computers that you're paying like an extra $2,000 just for the name of it and stuff too. But like that really good, like middle of the road to good to great PC that doesn't have like that huge, that huge name to it and stuff is I don't know. I'm gonna have to find a new spot to find it. So went to the industry one a few times. A lot of the Santa Ana and Redondo Beach. Yeah, you know what? I've never been to any of those, but yeah, I know they were all around here and stuff in California and stuff too. And I think that they even had one in Nevada as well too. So I don't know how far their reach went, but yeah, it's so unfortunate, because that was like definitely the store I was super excited about going. I literally got my entire all-inclusive gaming PC, because at that point in time you couldn't build your PC. This was like when everybody was using the graphic cards for mining Bitcoin, and so it's like all the peripherals, all the extras and stuff to build your own computer were like more expensive than to just get a pre-built one. So I got a pre-built one. And then I got my camera and stuff there for the computer. I got the capture card. Like I got my Blue Yeti and stuff microphone. I got like all of this stuff all at the same time, all at once. Just all there. It was this one-stop shop. So Newegg is where it's at now. The disclaimer: I got a friend that does customer service for him Partial. Okay, gotcha. You know what, D-Man? I'll have to check that out. I'm definitely going to need a new store to go to. Because, it's like, my wife's like, why don't you just go to Best Buy? I'm like, I'm not going to Best Buy. She's like, why don't you ask people? I'm like, I have asked people. That's what they told me. They said, don't go to Best Buy. If you want, like, if you're a computer guy and you want, like, all the computer stuff, that's like it. Best Buy is going to give you, like, probably, like, just, base models, not as much customization. I mean, that wasn't really their thing anyway. Best Buy had, like, all the different things. I mean, they did games, they did computers, they did movies, home theaters, and Fry's did some of that as well too. But Fry's, like, the people, like, I remember having like a 30-minute phone conversation with the person that was just showing me around. So that was like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start streaming. The guy's like, oh, this is the computer you want, this is the capture card you want, I know about streaming. I'm like, the guy at Best Buy's not going to know that. They're going to be like, oh, the computer section's over there. And then I'd have to probably talk to the guys at Geek Squad, but then I'd probably have to, like, cut off my right arm and stuff like that just to pay the fee to talk to them. So, I don't know. Anyway, and stuff like that. So, rant over. Rip Fries, definitely. Enjoy Newegg a lot. Nice. Go to Best Buy to laugh at the people who work there. Oh, my gosh. I mean, they're not so bad. It's not so bad. But it's like, if I want to get something that's like super specialty, it's just like, that's not where you probably want to go. It's almost like, I don't want to call it the fast food of like electronics, but it's like, if you want to get something that's kind of like baseline, like if you want like the best TV, you're probably not going to go to Best Buy to get the best TV. You'll get a good price TV, but you're probably not going to get that huge 8K. And even if they had an 8K, they probably wouldn't have as many choices. Also had Arizona, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Oregon, Nevada, Texas, and Washington locations, actually. Oh, wow! Though mostly California. Yeah, see, I remember seeing a bunch of them here in California. Wow, I didn't know that they had that many states that they were in. That is crazy. Illinois, my entire life, never seen a Fry's. Oh, really? Huh. Maybe just one portion of it. They seem to be really prevalent. Like, I've known, like, I've never been to the Redondo Beach, El Segundo ones. I think I've driven by the Santa Ana one before. I think I've known about that one, and there's one that's kind of down there towards San Diego area, I think, and then the industry one was the one that I've been to. So I've seen them around, but so maybe they're like in just certain portions of other states. So California and Texas was like 1 to 2 per other state. Gotcha. Well, that would make sense. Not one near Berg, but that's it. Yeah. See, it's just kind of unfortunate and stuff too to have a store that just like that was like my store. I told my wife, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to shop now. I definitely, so D-Man, I might take you up on that. I'm going to definitely need some recommendations, because if anything, if I need to upgrade anything or whatever like that, I'm going to need a place to go. In the name of the goddess Althena, I banish the magical seal placed upon this door. But it's so awesome to see you there, Binary Storm. Oh man, welcome home there, my friend. Let's hurry before someone finds out what we're up to. Micro Center too. They got one orange can. Oh, okay. So was that D-Man like kind of like a Fry's? So yeah, I'd like to see the Amazon and brick and mortar stores come back on the rise. You know what? I mean, it is really unfortunate and stuff too. Definitely. That's one reason why it's like, I mean, Amazon is great and stuff in some respects, but I also think there's just something about being able to go in a store. I know that like now with just the pandemic and everything, it's tough to get into a store. I totally get that. I mean, believe me, we're getting like deliveries right and left, it seems like. Samuel knows, like, if there's like somebody at the door, it's probably somebody dropping off something from Amazon. So we support Amazon like crazy. Plus we're all watching a Twitch stream that is owned by Amazon. But we digress. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it would be nice to see some of the brick and mortar stores come back. And you know what? I think that there's still going to probably be somewhat of a need and stuff for that, because there's certain things that you're going to want to go and try out and stuff in the store, like literally and stuff. I think a good mix, almost like Apple kind of, you know, like they have like a good store kind of setup, but if you want to buy things online, you could do that too. I'm the type of person where it's just, especially if I'm going to make a big purchase, I want to try it out and stuff too, you know, because there's only so far you could do things kind of online. You know, and that's been kind of my biggest gripe probably during this pandemic, is like you don't have really that much of an opportunity, at least not here in California. So, easy part store. I would like to see mail every other day. So if you only get mail 3 days a week, that could cripple Amazon's. Oh yeah, I know, but you can. They're probably going closer to like 7 days a week and stuff like that mail, as opposed to 3 days. Terrible. Actually, cancel my Prime from them. I avoid ordering through them. Oh really? Gotcha. Crazy Amazon overload. I know, right? It's, oh man, I knew a friend of mine and stuff like that used to work there, and I always told him and stuff like that. I'm like, how's our employer doing? Because I mean, you know, you get you get the donations and resubs through it. So I mean, in a way and stuff like that, they're your employer, right? So, but sad about Microsoft closing their mall stores. Ivana too? Oh my gosh, really? Yeah. Binary Storm used to work at Tivana. You can, I mean, Binary Storm was like the tea master. Not cripple, but hamper a bit. It's so little mail other than packages. I know, right? It is pretty crazy. What is this? Ouch! What just happened? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, didn't I? The Crystal Tower is a holy place blessed with special magic by Althena herself. Binary Storm. Only the Dragon Master himself can enter with armaments in place. We can only fight with magic? That's not going to be easy. Alex is much better with the sword than with magic, but I guess we don't have a choice. Okay. Guys, put away your weapons. So weapons and armor then? Which means that we probably have to move all the other stuff. G-Man with the host! Thank you so much there, G-Man. That host there, buddy. Also for, oh, just unequip the weapons? Okay. Gotcha. But I think I'm still going to have to probably move some items around. So, and thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out. Divana was pricey, but I liked everything I tried. Yeah. How's it going there, G-Man? Oh man! And by the way, for anybody that didn't see it and stuff too, I know I put the announcement and stuff there in Discord and stuff. But Matt Shivers and stuff, who we did that shout out and stuff in the Captain tab. I don't usually do that, but since he's been around the stream and stuff like that, and a big supporter of the channel and community. He was the one that did the voice of Neon the Ninja, so I ended up using the tab and stuff for it, but he ended up hitting the I'm not sure if he got the affiliate status, but he hit the 50 followers, and that was all he needed. He already had the viewership, I guess. So now it's just waiting for the email, I think. So anyway, for anybody that was wondering, he didn't have anything. So it's going great. Matt Shear. Oh, you did. Awesome there, G-Man. Yeah, he's just a great friend. It was crazy because actually this morning he was telling me he was doing that. I didn't even follow him yet at that point in time. I think at one point he did say he was going to start streaming, but I wasn't even... I just followed him this morning too. But, you know, I mean, he's just been amazing. We've seen him around the stream here quite a bit and stuff at times. Here, and just a really cool guy. I follow him on social media, and just all around great person. Okay, all right, unequip. All right, so just weapons. But wait, so just the sword, right? Or do I need to use like the fire cane, or the fire canes too? 52 now. Shiv, a solid. Oh, nice, awesome. Yeah, and I told him, I said, if you happen to be streaming later on at night and stuff, we'll send some support his way as well too. So I don't know. I just love being able to support people. I just it's kind of like that whole paying it forward type thing, but also and stuff too. I mean, if it wasn't for people kind of doing the same thing, I mean, we all kind of start out and stuff there. And believe me, I mean, really, if somebody doesn't identify your channel, really, that's a streamer themselves that is like really into doing that, it could be really tough to possibly get follows and views and everything else like that. I mean, there's been people that I think that have just thrown in the towel very quickly. They're like, this isn't for me. I'm not getting anybody. So I mean, it could be a tough road. I mean, there's people and stuff that I know that have like streamed for a couple years and like barely had any views, and then all of a sudden they hit like affiliate. So it could be tough. So I think all weapons. Okay, cool. Thank you there, Real Luca. I just want to make sure. It's like, if I don't have to, what this reminds me of? Final Fantasy 2 for the Super Nintendo and the fighting the elf. So new season of Call of Duty tonight. Nice. Anybody? But just like streaming. Yeah, and you know what? I mean, honestly and stuff, that's what I always tell people as well too. I mean, I think at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun with it. I mean, I remember those days on not really getting very many people and stuff too. People identified me and then brought me into following themselves and stuff. This other person, I got to know this person. He hung around, and then after a little while, he's like, "Yeah, I stream. You want to meet the community?" And I went in and met him, and then I met so many other people, and and it just goes from there. I mean, it's just it is really kind of about networking. But yeah, I mean, really, I think at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun, guys are gonna do. Uh-oh. The only other streamer I regularly tune in for is Casey, but that's because she's even-tempered to a fault, and her voice over is hilarious. Away from Cat, but the challenge of getting her to laugh at my chat comments. I had a few successes. That's awesome, though, D-Man. That is cool. My second compendium of it. Oh my gosh. Over 2,000 pages in 2.5 days. Oh my gosh. I think you're a little addicted there, D-Man. Sounds amazing, though. Sounds amazing. So, really, we can't attack these guys. We have to use magic, then. So, wait a second. So, can I, can I do sword dance without a sword? What is that going to be like? So, 2,000 pages in 2.5 days? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And Thunder Bomb, I guess we can only do on one person?
Check this out.
Okay. Have to see how this goes. Alright.
Summon elemental power.
Got it. A fast reader, right? And take everything. It's a curse. It overwhelms me. That's still so awesome, though. Really, you know what? It is really cool. Really, it was really the Walking Dead and stuff compendiums that got me into reading a lot of the comics. Need swords to do sword moves. I know, right? They're real. That's what I was thinking. First two in a different way. Oh wait, that's a blessing. The last Harry Potter book in 5 hours. Oh my gosh! Wow. Jeez, and that last Harry Potter book is a book and a half. That thing was huge. All right, see, this isn't gonna. Okay, at least we're able to take some damage out. Really like the author. I'm going to read Walking Dead next. It is really cool. It is really good. Yeah, the Walking Dead compendiums were great. Oh my gosh, G-Man, we could have conversations galore on it. It is really cool. I really like reading through them stuff too. The ones that when the Simpsons parodied it, they threw them out of the moving car and dented way into the road pavement, leaving a crater. Wait a second. You know what? Let me try doing... Because we're going to run out of magic really quickly. Let me see how our attacks do. This actually isn't too bad. You're right. I guess at least it's just weapons. And not, oh my gosh, remember that that dark elf cave and stuff in Final Fantasy II where you had to take, like, all of your metal, weapons, and armor? Like, you could have, like, some armor, but it couldn't be, you know, the really good, you know, chainmail style armor. Oh my gosh, that was such a pain. The last Harry Potter movie in under 3 hours, but I don't brag about it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Then again, and stuff like that, the movie and stuff just being 3 hours. If it was like the mini series of like The Shining, it'd be like twice as long at least. And stuff too. That's why I think people just say it's like books, you know, just don't do justice. Or the movies just don't do justice to the books about her. Leon, Hocus Pocus, all is well. We've had our book for the year. Family throws the book out the car window and book craters into the road pavement when hitting the ground. Oh my gosh. Wait, do we don't have anybody that has any healing magic, do we? Zero and Nico with the raid. Thank you so much there, Zero, for that raid there, buddy. Oh my gosh, so awesome to see. How was your stream? What were you playing tonight? Oh man, definitely. Let's see. I got my game cap. Didn't know if you saw it on Discord. Oh, okay, awesome there, G-Man. You know what? I didn't get a chance and stuff like that to take a look at it this afternoon. I was like super busy. Trying to get caught up on things. I'm like on my last magazine that I have to read, and then I'm like caught up on everything and stuff so far. I mean, I got things going on the next couple days, but you know, so I was just trying to get through it and stuff too. I was like halfway through, I think, so I'll finish it up tomorrow. But anyway, that's awesome. I was gonna comment and stuff after stream and stuff too, but that's awesome there, G-Man, and congrats again on that on winning the game too. That's why Game of Thrones works so well. They had a whole season to cover a book instead of a 3-hour movie. I know. Well, you know what? That is the nice thing and stuff too, with like a series and stuff like that. And you watch, you know, more TV shows than actually a movie, because it does give you that chance. In for the raid, but I'm playing with friends. Have a great stream. All right, no worries there, Zero and Nico. Thank you so much there, buddy, and have a fun time and stuff like that. Enjoying the co-op games and everything there, Zero. So awesome to see, and thank you so much for your support there, buddy. And thank you there, MTG, for doing that that Raider command and the shout out and stuff too. Fellow member of Digital Odyssey and stuff. Really cool person, really cool guy and stuff too. We've seen him in the stream many a times as well. So so awesome. Please give him a follow. Love the link per alert. So I know, you know what, G-Man, that is so awesome and stuff too. I know. I was thinking to myself, you know, if I'm not too you know, connected and stuff to playing, Final Fantasy VII Remake and stuff too. I should see if I could try to make some more of those. I love doing the colors. Like I loved, it was I think MTG that mentioned it too, about doing like the blue ring and then the red ring link and stuff, as well as the green. I'd love to just have those, have like one like made up and stuff. It's like one of the choices, because I know some people are Mario, some people are Zelda fans as well too. So to have some of the Zelda ones available so somebody could pick, and if somebody picks that one, then I just make another one of it. And then I could have that. And technically, I could probably use almost any color. Like, literally, I could probably use the black and have it like a Dark Link colored one. Not that they had one and stuff like that on the game there, but, who knows? I mean, heck, we could make that up. We could do it. Maybe I could even use purple or whatever, Yeah, the red Tunic Link. Exactly. So, yeah, that was the one that the G-Man picked out, the red Tunic one. Yellow Tunic Link would be weird. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I might have to just try them out. I mean, you know what? I can make them, have them on stream for somebody to pick out. And if somebody picks it, I'll be like, okay, cool. Awesome. I mean, to me and stuff, it almost doesn't really matter too much. Oh, man. So we don't have any healing men, do we? In here. So we just have items, right? Okay, here is that way that we need to go. Still chomping on some peeps? Oh gosh. That's just, for him, he just doesn't have that much magic. That thing only takes out 6, but still. Increases defense, raging blizzard, daggers. One enemy, 5, or blizzard for all. I just wonder how we heal up then. We go through here. We don't have our healer. Finish the peeps now. No, I want more. Oh, also and stuff, I am at a new low and stuff for the year and everything else from my diet, and I'm thinking it's funny because it's like I kind of like had a goal like to like see if I can make it into like the into like the 100s, just to say that I could, but I think with my body type that's probably not going to be very healthy or possible. So I'm thinking probably to that I'm gonna probably just maybe lose maybe another 15 or 20 pounds, and then I'll just be at maintaining, which if I maintain I could probably drink like once or twice a week, and if I have that cheat day and stuff there once or twice a week, then at least I don't feel like I have to go like absolutely overboard. Oh my gosh, look at all these enemies. This is the opportunity to use this. Gonna be back in a bit. Have a good lurk there, G-Man. Let us know what you're having for dinner as well too there, buddy. I'm gonna do that that same spell again. All right. I think that'll take him out. Almost. Oh, and there went Nash. Ah. I've heard back here. Got it. Right, I'm gonna go mobile for some bocce before dark, but similar to, I got one cap in my pocket. Oh man, that's so funny there, D-Man. Enjoy the bocce ball there, my friend. Oh my gosh, these guys are crazy. I was late. Was in Q&A with another stream. Oh, no worries there, Kimono. No worries at all there, Kimono. How are you doing? How was your week going there, my friend? That into marshmallows. Just don't understand people's fascination with peeps. I mean, I think that they're okay. I mean, it's not like one of those things where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need these. You know, type of thing. I've never been like that, like hardcore into peeps, but it is kind of nice to have every once in a while. I mean, I think I'm probably more into conversation hearts around Valentine's Day than I am into peeps. You know, it's kind of like candy corn. Like, candy corn is okay, like, you know, once a year, but I couldn't get into candy corn. It'd be like Oktoberfest beers. You know, Oktoberfest beers are good, but you know what? When Oktoberfest is done, I don't want an Oktoberfest beer. You know, it's just it's funny. It's funny, but it's so true. Okay. Get him? Yes. Went swimming at the gym. My kid sister, she's 2 years younger, but still my kid sister. Still have to do one more for a medical test. Finally got over Daft Punk breaking up. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know seasonal and you know what? I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, seasonal trends. What in the world are these soaps? I just want to know what in the world we have to use these for. We don't have magic. What are the soaps for? Yeah. This is where we came in because that's that same treasure box. And so funny, they're skeptics. How are you doing there, skeptics? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Still together. Heard anyone talk about them in years. Just assumed they broke up a decade or so ago when they were relevant. Won't be using them on stream. Probably won't be using them on stream. Oh gosh. Then why do I have a ton of them? But I mean, but seriously though, like when, how do we like heal ourselves up? Is it really only through the items that we have? 'Cause we're gonna be running out of magic super quick here, and then we're really gonna be in trouble. Your imagination. What do you use soap for? Alright, well, I've got a ton of them.
Summon elemental power.
What are you doing? Why do you got your mask on? What? Cause what? Come on, what? What? Oh. What do you mean, come on? Your lent is everywhere, fish fries, fast food. What? Huh? The cut? Oh, because the beard's gone? What? Okay. Alright, hang on just a second. Sam is summoning me. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Lent is everywhere. Fish fries, fast food, doing all fish. Yelled at a pizza place once for not allowing me to order a cheese pizza on a Thursday. They only allowed it on Fridays. So I get the cheese pizza. Almost got banned for that. Oh my gosh. They just get the cheese. Only like plain cheese. Yeah. That was it. I said I'm not... Get me one now. Predominantly Cal. Oh my gosh, that must be like a small town type thing or something, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if I could see anything like that happening around here. Unless you were in like a small town and stuff, maybe in California. So anyway, I do have to ask though, like, how do we heal ourselves up in this area? We don't have a healer anymore. And am I able to exit this area? Like this is just getting crazy here. Like I feel like we're like low on like everything. We don't have our normal weapon. Lent or something. Yeah. Gosh, where did that guy come from? Town of 8,556 North Central Western Virginia. Gotcha. Gosh, see, Alex fainted. What this guy's gonna do to us. Try to do everything I can.
Check this out. elemental power.
Okay. Wow. That was close. What? For area. Or ads in the mall start to advertise fish this week. Like 3 of these things there. So is there like a trick going through here and stuff that I could use? Yeah, at least I got a starlight, but I'm not going to be able to heal. Weasel Almighty with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Weasel. How are you doing there, Weasel? And Komodo Dragon, thank you so much for that host. There we go. Guarding this one. Oh. Thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out. Keep this enemy and they got me. Thank you there, Ragnar, for doing the shout out for Weasel too. Great, how's everyone tonight? I am doing great there, Weasel. Shout out Sam. Oh my gosh. I run. Oh no. Bad.
Check this out.
I got both of them. Oh no!
Come on, get back on your feet.
Check this out.
Not how we shout out Sam. Yeah, true. Oh man. I run. Okay. What did you do? Sam. Are you... Oh, no. Sam, stop. What did you do? Oh, did you just unplug it? California counties are going hybrid on the 15th of March. All's one of them. Yeah. Okay, in or out, Sam? What are you doing? Are you going to hang out? Or no? Or did you just want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, hybrid learning for school. Yeah, some of them kind of around here are starting like April time period. All kind of depends on the area. Hate to waste all of this, but how do I... Like... Like elite this area, can we? Like go and heal. Things different about you, Mia. How do I describe it? It's like I can see confidence in your eyes. When Alex told me about his adventures, I realized that I had to be strong too. But I promise I'm still the same Mia Eusa. even buy items because okay. Here. But seriously though, I mean, like literally do we just need to like stock up on items and that's it? And that's all that we're able to use? Just so I know. I mean, it's like everybody's been telling me it's like don't grind too much because the bosses are just going to be that much harder, but now it's like when we're not grinding that much, we're just getting our ass handed to us. Okay. Library. Items. Here's paralysis. Okay, so we got that, but we still need... Like, we have some of, I guess, the Starlight. Yeah, looking good. Hey, Pokex! How are you doing there, my friend? How's it going there, buddy? Okay, at least we're healed up and we're able to go back through here, but... Is there, But I mean, seriously, though, is there like... Is there something that we can get to help us heal, like, around here, aside from healing items? Like... This is the first time that we haven't had, like, a healer in our party. Try the Konami code. Yeah, the Konami code. No, I haven't done the Konami code yet. No. And all the enemies are too. Press map.
Check this out.
I mean, at least the good thing is it's not going to cost us anything to heal up. So maybe we just fight some of these battles that are kind of like here near the door. And maybe we get a healing spell. Maybe one of them maybe learns one of them. I mean, that could be a possibility. You can try that. Funny, we haven't really been grinding too much, aside from like when we get lost.
Check this out.
Dun, 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 dun.
Summon elemental power.
like a little overkill right there. Just on one. I was able to walk like all the way over there and attack him. That was good. You're gonna be at least good for the experience and everything else. Oh. Dude.
Check this out.
Dun, dun,
Summon elemental power.
dun.
Check this out.
$58 experience, 324. Hey, Recon! How's it going there, Recon? Awesome to see you there, buddy. How are you doing tonight? Good, New Cap. I am doing great. I mean, aside from the fact that it's like we get into this area and we find out that we can't, use our equipment and stuff like that to fight, and we don't have any healing magic, so we're having to rely just on items right now. So we're like going through magic like it's no tomorrow right now. So we're just trying to kind of stay alive. So I don't know. It's like, okay, all right, what are we? What's the deal here? What can I do to help this situation? You know. But it's funny because I feel like it kind of reminds me of the Dark Elf cave on Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo. So yeah, but happy Hump Day and stuff there, Recon. I mean, but aside from that, you know. So we're gonna probably just have to try to exhaust our magic and try to, just get further kind of through here, see what we can do. I mean, at least, once we take down the enemy, they're not going to come back until we come back into the room. So, at least if we make it over this way, we're able to take him out. We're able to make it all the way back. We get pretty far in. We'll just have to make sure that when we enter a room and stuff that we have enough, life to be able to make it. Similar to the Dark Elf Cave. Did you bring the Twin Harp? Oh my gosh, I wish I had the Twin Harp. Yeah, oh my gosh. That feeling when you get that Twin Harp and you're able to just whack at that guy and stuff there immediately and take him down? Oh my gosh. I love it. It's like the best feeling, like...
Check this out.
Alright, we know your weakness is weapons. Now we're able to use our weapons. So...
Summon elemental power.
yeah, look at how much magic we're just going through. At least it doesn't cost anything to heal up when you exit this area. Oh, and we got some herbs there, so that's good. Hey, Link dances to the battle music. How's it going there, Link? Awesome to see you there, my friend. How are you doing there, buddy? Doing great, bit sleepy. Nice. I know how you feel there, buddy. I'm kind of there myself too. You know, I've been kind of pushing myself and stuff, you know, between after stream and everything else, and nights when I'm not streaming, I'm staying up late trying to get further and further on my Final Fantasy VII remake playthrough. I wish that I could be streaming that. It'd be so much fun to do it. But I'm loving Lunar and stuff here too. There's just so many games in so little time. How y'all doing? I am doing great though. I am doing great. How far are you in Final Fantasy? I made it to, what was it, that level 5 reactor? I mean, I've been to that part and stuff before and past there. I've been all the way to Wall Market, but the last time I played that game was before Karina was born. I used to play it and stuff when Sam was taking naps, and he stopped taking naps, and I just never really had the opportunity to play it anymore. So Lunar is, I'm really enjoying it there, Link. I am really enjoying it. Head on over here. As a Music Maniac, the OST is pretty... Oh, I know. I'm finding myself like humming along to all the music too. Yeah, I'm still pretty close to the beginning. Yeah, I put in probably about a good like 4 or 5 hours last night. I made it all the way from like the training center area and stuff, by like where you're doing that one mission for Jesse, all the way to, you know, going back to the slum, doing that mission, going back to the slums, and then doing the next mission, getting on the train, and then getting it through that whole other area and shutting down the lamps, and then just made it into the reactor and stuff last night. I know it's gonna be a tough part coming up here, but my characters, I leveled up Cloud. I took a couple days and stuff on it because I'm like, I'm just gonna grind a little bit. And so it turned out that like Cloud, I got Cloud all the way to level 20 before I did the Jesse mission. And I was like, wow, like I'm just taking all these enemies out. It's been kind of fun. It's been really kind of fun to do that. But anyway, so and then of course since I did that, you know, Barrett and Tifa were like level 19. So pretty high level right now.
Check this out.
Saw that, Cap. Yeah, game is fun. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. Jessie the thirsty. You know what? I really like her character. Her character is pretty funny to me. She tries so hard. A game conference or something. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it? I think it's tomorrow. I think is it. No, today was just the headline about the violence in video games. I love what Rion said. Rion was like, you know, that they were like just trying to make some headlines. Oh, there's no video game news, so let's try to make a headline. Just like, oh my gosh, right? Crazy.
Check this out.
With the character, but I know, I crack up. I crack up over it too there, Link. Yeah, 25th. Yeah, state of play. Yeah, the state of play. Yeah. Tomorrow's Sony's thing. Day was the 25th. Yeah, I know. It's just like the days are just kind of getting away and stuff too. And then isn't it this Friday, I think, is the first thing for the Animal Crossing Mario deal or whatever like that. And then I think it's the first, which is Monday, is when you could like buy the different characters or whatever, you know, on the game. So
Check this out.
yes, plus free games announcement, which Final Fantasy VII Remake is rumored to be one of. Is it really? Oh my gosh, there, MTG. Wow. Final Fantasy VII. I don't know. That seems kind of a stretch. I would be shocked. But then again, I mean, I guess it did come out a year ago? Almost a year ago? It was like April of last year. So it would be kind of surprising though. Game
Check
Tecmo
this
is showing Samurai Warriors 5 tomorrow on stream. Oh, cool! That's awesome there, Recon. Oh. The game looks good. Nice. Yeah, but I'm really enjoying Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, it's like I've gotten like far enough and stuff too that it's and this time I'm playing the on like the normal and stuff with like the battle mode, and it's really a lot of fun. It's given me a chance to really kind of get the hang of it. So it is it has been fun doing it that way. So it's given me a bit of a challenge, but I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with the game. I'd love to stream it someday. You know, I'd love to be streaming it now, but, you know, it's like the times when I'm doing that is obviously after stream, and, you know, Karina's already asleep, couldn't be talking, or anything else. Already down to $30 new, so wouldn't surprise me. Console exclusive license soon. Yeah, I mean, that's true too there, MTG. I mean, I could see that, yeah. In that case, if it's already down $30 for new. Yeah.
Check this out.
Over 60 hours or something on the Final Fantasy. Have you really? I think I'm up to, 12 hours right now. On the first playthrough, I was like in 26 hours. On my one where I got all the way to Wall Market. But I wanted to start it over. It's like been 9 months since I had played it. 9 months or more. So, I was like, I want to start this over. State of Play will be the last with any PlayStation 4 news. Any. They're doing a new Station VR, but never used the first one. Yeah, me neither there, D-Man. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. And you know what? I'm really getting into playing some of these games off. It's so funny. I mean, Ragna's going to love me saying this, but now since it's like Karina's able to sleep in a room and like I have like the lights off. And, you know, and that's probably one of the things on being able to, like, if I streamed later or something like that, or we streamed another game or whatever like that and stuff and staying up late. I mean, Fridays is one thing, but, like, the rest of the week on the other days that I'd be streaming would be a little bit tough. But, like, now I feel like I could start using my PlayStation 4. And now I'm, like, a lot more into buying kind of more of the games. Because before I felt like I was, like, stuck on having to use my Switch, like, in portable mode most of the time, but now I feel like I'm able to use my my PlayStation 4 now and be in here, because literally I'm not going to move my PlayStation 4 into another room when, you know, I want to have it in here for when we are playing games on it. So I'm not going to be moving it around, so it's got to stay in here, but Karina's bedroom is behind me. So. But I feel like now I'm able to use it a lot more, so I'm excited about being able to play more PlayStation 4 games. So I might take a break from Metal Gear Solid 3. Beat and play a PC game tonight. Metal Gear got a lot of muddy, similar background, so I need a map. Oh, gotcha. Tried my cousin, and it's okay. Nice. Other VR I did like, but haven't tried the Quest. Yeah, I haven't either. It was intriguing. At one point in time, I almost bought one. Time cap. I know, right, MTG? I know. It's like I don't think I turned on my PlayStation 4 for almost a year. You know, I mean, did we play any during the Spoopy series? You know, so I think the last time I turned on my PlayStation 4 was when I was playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So. Get back into Tetris 99. So many Switch. I know, right? So many games in so little time. Story of my life. That's how I feel. So. How many updates? I think I had 2 or 3 updates. Not a VR person. Why that game? Oh man. Big collection for Silent Hill Cap. That's PlayStation 3. Yeah, I know it was PlayStation 3. Big Beefcake with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Big Beefcake. How are you doing tonight there, buddy? And go and check out his podcast. His Where's the Beef podcast. And since I mentioned that, I always have to. I have to do this.
Where's the beef?
Oh man, we're making that a thing. And thank you there, MTG, for doing that shout out. Jim Clank Remake is going to be free next month, even for PS Plus members. Oh wow, that's awesome there, Ragnar. I have been making sure that I've been picking up the PlayStation Plus games, but I usually do that from my phone. So I mean that part's been helpful. Like I've been able to claim the games. It's just I haven't like booted up my PlayStation 4 to play anything.
Check this out.
I mean, I know I love it, but got tons of Switch backlog. Yeah. Consider buying a Vive or Rift, but wanted to wait for tech. I know, me too. Download it now. Doing great, Cat. How are you? I am doing great there, Big Beefcake. Is that a real podcast? It is definitely a real podcast. It's a big, beefy podcast. Gosh. Just about time to... Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Now he can't even attack him now. Uh-oh. Hopefully this magic takes him out. No peeps allowed. Yeah.
Summon elemental power.
Oh. Alright, come on. Alright, good. Got him. PS4 backlog is large as well. One day I'll play some Uncharted and Last of Us. Oh my gosh. I really enjoyed both of those games, the Uncharted games and Last of Us. Doing that now with my PlayStation 4 games. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to be able to start playing them. Which is now screwing my mind up. Because now I'm playing PlayStation 3. You know, I'm playing the PlayStation game and stuff here, you know, Lunar, and then I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake on my PlayStation 4, and then when I'm playing anything on my Switch, it's the controls. They mix them up, and then you have to remember, oh yeah, I'm playing this game on this console, and it's throwing me for a loop. Hey, Matt Shivers! How are you doing there, Matt Shivers? Congratulations on hitting over 50 followers there, my friend. Can I get a shout out and stuff there for Matt Shivers as well, too, guys? Go give my buddy Matt Shivers and stuff a follow. I did a shout out. I apologize. I did. I used just the Captain tab for my own personal shout out for somebody, but you know, Matt Shivers has been around the channel. In the community and stuff like that for such a long time, and I'm like, you know what? It was funny. I was like considering. I'm like, okay, I'll use the announcements of fun tab. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to use the Captain tab because I felt like, you know, this is more than just like somebody else that just like joined the stream and they're streaming and they want to announce a stream. I'm like, so anyway. So yeah, I ended up doing that and stuff for Matt Shivers, but I'm so glad he hit that. So hopefully you'll get that email. I hope you'll hit that email and stuff too. So that would be super cool. One of these days we'll be able to support him with the raid too. Hopefully, I know Uncharted is a really great series. I'd love to actually even play that other, that spin-off one and stuff that unfortunately didn't have one of our favorite characters in it, you know, and stuff in there, but. It was really a fun game. I mean, and the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection was down to like $20, or when it was even free and stuff on PlayStation Plus. I'm like, wow, it's great to have like all three of the games on there. Playing games gone now after like oh nice, thank you. Feels good, awesome. Until you finished Days Gone, stuck on the final horde. Gotcha, and thank you there, MTG, for doing that shout out. Game's not too bad. Oh, you already got the email. Oh my gosh. Congrats there, Matt Shiver. I mean, they're not messing around on those emails. I remember when they first started rolling that whole entire thing out and people like being able to, you know, qualify for it and stuff. It just seemed like it took like a long time for people to get it. you know, and approving like the emotes or whatever like that too. But now I've heard that things are a little bit more straightforward. Had fun with it. No, it's coming to PC soon already. Nice. Yeah, Lost Legacy. Yeah. I know it didn't get as much praise because it didn't have like a lot of the great characters. Oh my gosh. So got Days Gone in my backlog too. Nice. More two coming to PC. Nice. Yeah, Lost Legacy does feel kind of like a DLC. Kind of almost, I think, how people treat it. Don't work anymore. I got plenty of time to catch up on my backlog. I mean, that's definitely one of the perks there, Recon. Definitely there, buddy. Definitely. Like, tough to see which ones we get with them.
Check this out.
Yeah, game and chill, exactly. Well, that's kind of how I feel and stuff in the evening times now. I was watching shows and stuff during kind of the week, but I always feel like when I want to watch a show, and Big Beefcake's going to give me some grief here because I'm going to use the term diet beer. But, you know, usually when I'm trying to stick to the diet, you know, is when, you know, I usually like to watch some shows and stuff and catch up on them, and then I, you know, have the diet beers. But still, I mean, it's extra, you know, calories and carbs and everything else. I usually don't end up, you know, end up losing weight sometimes, or even sometimes end up gaining, you know, too. But it's still. So anyway, so when I'm gaming, I usually don't like to drink and stuff usually, especially when I'm playing a new game per se. But so anyway, it's been one of the things I've been doing kind of more of. I was playing at one point in time Animal Crossing, Super Mario 35, and then Slay the Spire, but I'm almost done with Slay the Spire anyway. So yeah, once I moved, look for jobs. That makes sense. There we go. Diet beers. There is. Yeah, there is. This code for no Bud Light. Bud Light is not a diet beer. That would be a diet beer not worth dieting on. I would much rather drink nothing.
Check this out.
Ouch. I know, right? Diet beer. Mario 3D is still new. You know what? I want to get that Mario 3D World one too. One on the Switch. What's up, Captain Chat? Hey, Jay Andrews, how are you doing there, buddy? I know, which Mario 3D? I like some of the seltzers for, well, you know what, the hard seltzers are actually diet ones too. So technically I do drink those. You know, I've got I've had the Corona one and the White Claws. So.
Baby Raid!
Uh-oh! Baby Raid!
Hold this whiny baby for a minute.
What? What? I don't know if anybody wants to see the whiny baby. What?
I'm fussy right now.
No. Alright, anybody want to see a crying baby? Let's see. Oh. No. You're like, what? What happened? My mommy just dropped me off here. I don't even know what's going on. What? What is it? Oh, you're not going to cry for him? Come on, cry for me, Argentina. Come on, cry. Show him that you're a baby. Come on. What, you ask her to cry and she won't cry? Maybe that's what I need to do. IRL and stuff like that. I'd just be like, go ahead, cry. She doesn't want to cry. Let me see. Let's see. He has a few decent... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out there, Matt Shivers. 3D World or 3D All-Star. Yeah, that's right. Bud Light Lemonade was by some of the hard seltzers too. Never really had them. Yeah, the hard seltzers are good. Bud Light Lemonade and stuff. I wouldn't try it probably. All Stars. Not buying 3D World. Uh-oh. Are you gonna cry? Almost did. Did you know, Karina, that you are 9 months, 15 days, 15 hours, 8 minutes, and 1 second old? Yeah.
But we're wearing
exactly.
an 18-month onesie because we're a giant, tall
This
baby.
is an 18-month onesie. It's so cute. Thank you there, Link. I think she's good now. Yeah, hopefully. Say hi,
Her
Jay
hair
Andrews.
looks so red. Honey.
Yeah, Karina, you're not my dad.
Yeah, she wasn't quite sure
Yeah, exactly. See, no beard. No beard.
until you started giving her all the kisses.
And, yep. Let's look at this. I think that this is what we need to do. We just need to
She's
tell
a
her.
streamer? Is that what you're saying?
We just need to tell her it's like, go ahead, cry, and then she won't cry.
What's going on?
What is this? There is this
Where's that
RGB.
cute baby?
There's this RGB keyboard. Look at.
Hi.
Look at the cute baby. Look at on the screen on the TV. Yep. Thank you, Matt Shivers. See, and Samuel is 4 years, 1 month, 25 days, 16 hours, 14 minutes, and 59 seconds.
Fast.
Karina is
Fast.
9 months, 15 days, 15 hours, 8 minutes, and 1 second old.
Maybe here. Oh, yay! Are you clapping? Say
Yeah,
yay!
come on, clap. Clap! Come on!
Tell everybody, yay! Clap, clap,
Yay! All done. Come on, clap! Clap!
clap. Yay! I'm showing.
And you had no second nap. Second nap.
All right, tell Daddy. Kisses, please. I'm ready to go to bed now.
You ready to go to bed?
Then my brother's gonna get a bath.
All
Everybody gets a
right.
bath.
Oh, it's bath night. Yay! All right, kisses. Okay, you gotta say goodnight to everybody. Come on.
Good night.
There's Samuel. Say goodnight. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, you can't come in. I'm ready for my bath.
Yeah.
Stay over there. Come on.
Say goodnight,
You can
everyone.
go in. No, you stay in there. You can. Hello.
Oh, there we
You get your
go.
bath.
Baby Raid.
Good night, Neverland.
Good night, never. Yeah, exactly. No roars. No. Well, he was in here earlier and stuff. He is not clothed at the moment. There was one time where he was like darting for the door, and like all of a sudden and stuff like that, he comes in like the door was open, and he comes in like into the door, and I'm so glad that the door is like cut out like right here so you don't see it. But he was like darting for the door, and I'm like, stop! I was like, don't come in here. And I told my wife afterwards, I'm like, he almost got me banned. My gosh. Hey, Dragon Cat, how's it going there, buddy? But yeah, he was not clothed that one time. Yeah, TOS file, exactly. So I was like, Sam, don't come over here. And that's why the major was like, don't come over here. You're ready for your bath. So, birthday Zeus is coming. I know, right? I mean, he doesn't think anything of it. So, he doesn't think anything of it and stuff. But yeah. Good, how are you? I am doing great there, Drag Cat. I know, right there, MTG. It's just like, I could just imagine that conversation. I'd be like, what happened to Cap? Why is he banned? Why does he have like a 24-hour ban? Or why is he not on Twitch stream anymore? Well, his little 4-year-old son wanted to come on stream without any clothes on, and that was the last time we saw him. Greased up deaf guy and Family Guy. Oh gosh. Oh man. When the kid gets some shame. Oh my gosh. Do I have a story for you and stuff today? So yeah, so we took him out to the out to the park, one of the local parks today, and so he was so yeah, they were getting ready to leave the park, and my wife's like, okay, all right, there's a tree on over there and stuff like that. Go behind the tree and stuff here. And so he goes not like behind the tree, he goes like in front of the tree. And here's like the street right here. And he like goes in front of the tree. And of course, you know, kids and stuff like that, they don't just, you know, they just don't, you know, pull down the front part of their pants. They just pull their pants all the way down. And so here he is peeing. And at that moment, like nobody was driving by at all and stuff like that. And at that moment and stuff like that, a car was like zooming past. And I'm like, oh my. I was in the car watching this whole entire thing. And my wife had the kids out on the playground, because I was still working and stuff and reading some things. And so she's like, come back up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like eventually that is going to be like a huge no-no. So,
Check this
well,
out.
Samuel wanted to be a Campbell. Yeah. Stoked deaf guy. So anyway, so yeah, that was just today. All that candy. I'm touching all that candy.
Summon elemental power.
Check this out.
I'm gonna pop in and say hey for a few minutes. Got her second COVID vaccine yesterday. The universe is more intense in the first round. Down for the count, and I'm in charge. Ah, gotcha. No worries there, Matt Shivers. Good luck there, my friend. I know. Actually, the major was able to get. She's scheduled to get her shot on Saturday. So her first one and stuff too. So luckily, they've been telling the teachers and stuff like that they're gonna have to start going back. You know, and so it comes back mid-April, and so she's like, I'm gonna find out and stuff anyway that I can get this shot and have the second dose and at least have, because you have more of the effectiveness after the second. So she wanted to go and do that and stuff too. And just in the state of California, I mean, they're still like literally for our healthcare provider in like our area, the one that we have and stuff is like it's still like the 75-year-old like level and stuff there. So every state's handling it all differently. But she was able to find an appointment and get in. But it's like near downtown LA. You literally have to drive to, which is a ways. So she's looking forward to at least being able to do that. So, and at least it's a Saturday, so she have the weekend to kind of recuperate and stuff too. All the people we've talked to and stuff, it just kind of had more like the soreness and kind of the arm, but I'm going to probably be one of the last people to get it, not because I don't want to, but because it's just like, I'm under 40. I'm like healthier. I'm not even like considered probably obese anymore. Man, I should have kept the beer belly. Probably would have given me more of a reason to get it early. So yeah, I'm going to be probably one of those people that are going to be like getting it in July, you know, so. Oh, great. Yeah, absolutely. They're Mad Shivers. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, we've got that scheduled Saturday. Okay. Callie's given their own stimulus checks. Are they really? Gotcha. On that part of the list. I know, right there, J. Andrews Tech. We're probably on the same one and stuff, too. Andrews, your wife and my wife and stuff are going to be, you know, vaccinated, and we're going to be like, pick me, pick me, pick me. Oh my gosh. We even went over by the fairgrounds and stuff to see if because some places have been doing like some kind of standby. Like if they happen to have like any extra shots or something like that, like that you might be able to. My wife even just asked. Because that would be a little bit more local, but they were only doing appointments for people that were within the categories, but you know, we just wanted to see at least for her to see if she can get it like sooner. So be you and me at the end, I know. Pop back in later when everyone's all right. No worries there, Matt Shivers. We'll see how late we'll be going. Saying you sabotaged the disciple. I think I kind of did. It's got her second shot a week ago. And it was just the first 24 hours that she felt tired. Yeah. And I know it just reacts differently and stuff with people, so... Yeah, I want to be able to get it and stuff too, but... Yeah. We'll just have to see. It just seems to be like slower going here in California. I think some states and stuff like that are already on like... more on, you know, the further categories and stuff on there. You know.
Check this out.
So, I don't know when though, Cap. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to kind of see and stuff too. I mean, honestly and stuff like that, we probably, I think even we were looking at like the national ones and stuff on the stimulus checks, and I don't think that we qualify and stuff on it. So. probably not on our end and stuff anyway.
Check this out.
But to have a good one there, Matt Shivers. If I don't see you there, buddy, and congrats again and stuff on reaching the affiliate stage. Qualifications for what? Oh, the vaccine. On getting the vaccine stuff on here. Yeah, it's going a little bit slower and stuff out here in California on getting people vaccinated. They're still, like, with our healthcare provider and stuff too that we have, it's pretty much 75 and over. They're still vaccinating people and stuff at that level. So.
Summon elemental power.
Brian takes quite a long time. It's well, you know what? We were having a heck of a time and stuff in here. Like, I guess in this particular area there, Link, that we don't have any healing spells, so we can only pick up like healing items. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna take a long time to get through this area. So I'm hoping like maybe Mia gets some healing magic or something, hopefully. So I don't know, maybe I'll try to go through one more time here and stuff and see, and then maybe we'll try to continue pushing forward to get Jessica back pretty soon. Oh my gosh, that is going to be awesome there, Skeptic. I'm missing my healers. I didn't realize that we didn't have a healer until today. I was like, wait a sec, we're like going in here and I'm like, wait, what? I don't have anybody that has healing magic. I'm like, this is going to be terrible. Like, literally, we usually have that as a fallback plan. And then you just get those expensive starlights or whatever, and then you're
Summon elemental power.
and then you're good to go. And plus, we can't use our weapons in here either, so kind of cuts down on the amount of damage that we're able to take out. So I'm just trying to kind of go through here and stuff and just use a ton of magic just to get past some of these enemies here. But I feel like we've been a bit underleveled for probably the past couple streams though too. So got two of the herbs. Oh wow, 19 heal magic. Much more. Almost always start out low when you enter a new area. Yeah, it's been feeling that same way. They're skeptics. I mean, I'm enjoying the game. It's so funny because I'm like so like intrigued by the story that I like want to know like everything that's going on with the story, but I know I'm like underleveled.
Check this out.
I mean, the struggle is real. I'm like, I just want to know what's next. I want to know what's up ahead, but we can't even get past these enemies. So, man, we'll pretty much throughout the game. Gotcha. I mean, it's been definitely a learning curve. Gosh. The hardest RPG, but not the easy. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely got its difficulties. But I would definitely say that. Definitely not the hardest one. Yeah. So not Mystic Quest, got it. Oh my gosh, Mystic Quest. Honestly and stuff, we shouldn't even call that one an RPG, right? It is worth it though. You know, I'm really enjoying the story. The music and just everything. And it is nice that it's like after every battle that literally people get. And look at that, Nash. Okay, wait a second. So Nash died during battle, but he still leveled up. So he gets like the experience, I guess, from the ones that he Spark Ball. So he gets the levels from the one that that he ended up killing before he dies, then I take it. Paralyzes enemy. Gotcha. Revives him before the XP. Oh, that is so cool. That is awesome to hear. I didn't even know that until just now. So that's really cool. That is definitely a bonus. Kind of like with with Earthbound, when you die, then you still you have to restart and stuff from your last save, but you get to keep like all the levels and everything else that you've gotten. So it kind of almost like saves your progress, but you die and have to start back at that same save spot. So it's just like, if you're not, high enough and stuff in the level, go and maybe even try it again without grinding, and you might be able to make it. So that every time he does, and it's kind of a nice surprise when he does that, just on a whim too, when it's more random. So let's see if we can kind of power through here, and then maybe we'll just have to be careful with our healing items. Hopefully not everybody wipes it. So it's just kind of fun to see what intricacies they have. Weapons up. Yeah, we did get our weapons up to date too. But obviously, we can't have any of our weapons in. That's, I think, what's kind of the toughest thing. It reminds me of that dark elf cave in Final Fantasy II, where like you can't have your. In that case, you couldn't have your equipment. Having the revive items in his inventory may alter him reviving in battle. Can't say for sure though. Oh really? I don't know if we've had him have any revive items. Using Alex. I'm gonna try to save kind of on his. The mule, pretty sure his inventory is. I know, right? I looked at that too.
Summon elemental power.
Thought he can hold a metric ton. Yeah, so that part's nice, definitely. So it's kind of cool with some intricacies like that. Up run. Fight. Fight here.
Check this out.
Because last time I think it was almost overkill. Like we used her blizzard and stuff on one enemy. We're going to attempt to see how far we can get through here this time. And I did pick up some healing items. Or so. Crazy. Those things I don't think that you can really run past. Those guys are like super quick. I want to see if we can find out what more of the story and stuff there is. I mean, really, we only have like an hour and 15 left to there at the most. These definitely doing Blizzard.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Yeah, our attacks would definitely be a lot better. And you keep getting herbs, it seems like, from them too, so that's kind of nice. Cat Dragon doesn't help at all. Yeah, there's just times where it's just like flying around and stuff in the air and help. I'm the best character in the game. I can't wait to get further in this game. The game is fantastic. I am really enjoying it. Flies around while doing nothing. Yeah, it's just like surveying the area.
Summon elemental power.
It's nice when he does help out, though. Good here. System we got down. He's the party angel. Yeah. It's probably a good description of him. Sure. Definitely. I'm not even gonna try to avoid those guys. Not a guardian angel. No. No. Probably not a very good description. That wouldn't be the description I would think. Get more characters.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Back now. I'm heading out. Have a wonderful night, everyone. All right, there, Ragnar. Have a fantastic evening there, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I know usually Wednesdays have not been usually days that kind of work out and stuff there, so I appreciate seeing you there, buddy. Just lately and stuff here, I've been like having like so many cravings of wanting to go to restaurants. It has been just nuts. This is almost like as far as we got last time. I don't think that we made it this far. This is definitely where... It's been months since I went to a restaurant. I know. Well, us too. I mean, just with having the little kids, you know, too. We haven't been in a restaurant and stuff. There was one time where we went and like ate outside at a restaurant, and I think we were like celebrating like Father's Day or something, you know. But it was like a restaurant that we knew. We like reserved like the entire patio area and stuff, and we were good to go. Stuff. Well, we knew the owners and they were taking all the precautions, so but that was the last time anywhere near a restaurant. But yeah, I have like so many places. It's crazy. I ate at was Wingstop in December. Oh man, I know. I feel so bad for like those Wingstop places, or like a Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever like that and stuff. You know, they have like all the TVs and like everything. Like, I mean, their whole entire deal is like all indoors. You know. But yeah, I have like a huge list, and many of them include breweries. Oh, my first time there. Oh, was it? Nice. I don't know if I've been to a Wingstop. I've seen them and we have them out here, but definitely, I feel like we're stronger and stuff here. These enemies, but it's definitely one of those things. It's just like I really really just want to be able to eat in a restaurant again. Just support other restaurants. We hit all of them. I hit all of them there.
Check this out.
Yeah, I feel like we're already pretty strong. At Uber Eats oh yeah, for takeout and stuff, and food being brought to the house like every weekend is like that for us. We're supporting our favorite restaurants pretty much every weekend, or the ones that are more local that we can get to. Oh, never mind. I remember we were in this.
Check this out.
But yeah, I know I've told this story to quite a few people and stuff here recently, but my wife and I and stuff, before kids, we used to like go out like on like a Saturday or whatever, like almost like every weekend it felt like, where we would go out stuff to an area, and we would like hit up all the breweries. My wife was like a fan of like more of the adventure, and stuff on it. So she wasn't a drinker and stuff. I was obviously the drinker, but she liked the adventure and she was happy with driving. So it was really cool. And then we would usually like find a restaurant that she would be interested in that had like some good craft beer, and that's what we did. So it was really cool. I almost want to do like a day like that. I want to do quite a few days like, too. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool. So I just hanker for that and stuff too. Like literally I can count on one hand the amount of times that we've been away from the kids, both the wife and I and stuff at the same time. It's really mainly and stuff. It's like, she goes somewhere and stuff, sometimes like at night maybe to go somewhere and stuff, and I'll watch the kids, or she'll watch the kids when I have to like go to work or whatever like that and stuff. But it's just like a lot of more trading off and stuff with the kids. So I'm even just like looking forward to maybe even like getting out of town sometime too, This. Oh shoot, this was that area. Getting all turned around in here. Should probably go ahead and save, since I always seem to make that mistake. It seems like almost every single one of these deaths here we've had in the game, we've lost like close to an hour in progress each time, it feels like. Gosh, we've been streaming for 2 hours already. Lies. Wait a second. Wait, this is the way out? Oh, this is the way out. Can it reset everything? All the monsters. Getting all turned around here. Oh, getting kind of low on. We used up one of the herbs, but I know that we got more than that and stuff just in our inventory anyway. Gotta make sure we don't go back. I'll turn around. The extra. Oops. Yeah, I think no matter what and stuff too, even when things do start really opening back up again too, we're gonna probably still be, try to be safe and stuff for the kids until at least they're a little bit older and stuff too, especially like Karina's age. I mean, yeah, I know it doesn't affect kids as much, but it just seems like when it does, it can hit pretty hard or be pretty bad. So I don't know, especially since it took us so long to become parents. That's one reason why we're like trying to be as careful as we possibly can. I mean, we completely understand. We probably would be a bit different on what we would do if we didn't have probably the kids. So, I mean, we completely understand that. I think everybody just has to do what is best for their situation. We'd probably be, going out to restaurants and stuff and dining outside, maybe even inside. Who knows? Not with having the young kids and Karina. I mean, we're pretty much good on the kids front. We really just wanted 2 kids, and just having one of each is just perfect. So, but just trying to do what's best kind of for them, since obviously they're not going to be able to, there's not going to be any vaccine kids in quite a while. Might be getting to like what, high school age, I think, and stuff, getting down to that age and stuff first. So no, we're good with 2. I think especially with just being older parents, it's funny because my wife and I and stuff like that, we've talked about it and everything else. When we first got together and stuff, that was like one of the first conversations that we had was like, how many kids do you want to have and stuff like that. And I was like 2 or 4, and she's like 2, and I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, it's just being older parents and stuff like that. I mean, having kids and stuff is can be just a bit tough, too. So yeah, we are happy with where we're at and stuff too. Plus, then we'd have to get like a bigger house, or I mean, kids could always share rooms and stuff too. But I mean, just with like all of this stuff, like literally and stuff, with like Samuel's dinosaurs and toys. Oh my gosh, just like I feel like we've already like outgrown this house with all of it. And we even at times and stuff like that, we even have him donate his toys too, and stuff if it gets to be too much. So so we've got him kind of into that, where we'll donate the toys to kind of a like a Salvation Army or whatever area and stuff kind of around here. And so we're really just trying to get him into that mindset and stuff, because you know what I mean, there's toys that we've picked up and stuff, kind of over the years, and we tell Samuel and stuff, it's like, we don't have any more room for this, and we're not just going to store it in our garage or whatever. So we just tell him and stuff, we're just going to donate it, and another little boy or girl would enjoy it. So and it does, kind of, it does support and stuff the at thrift stores and stuff too. So yeah, just trying to get them kind of into the habit. It's funny because I guess I didn't really grow up and stuff really on knowing what a thrift store even was. It was crazy. And then I met my wife, and I'll tell this story. I thought like the only place that you could buy like a pair of jeans was like a Mervyn's back in the day. That was like it. and like I needed to get clothes for like doing like painting and maintenance type stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, it sounds like we're going to Mervin's, and she's like, you go to Mervin's if you're just gonna get pants are just gonna get messed up. Let me take you to a thrift store. And we went into a thrift store, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you can get like a brand name pair of jeans for like less than $10 sometimes. And I'm like, wow.
Summon elemental power.
And if you're not picky and stuff too, you could find them for even less than $5. So, and it's actually been really convenient and nice too for when, when you're like in between sizes and you're trying to lose weight. Because I mean, who wants to pay an arm and a leg and stuff for pants that are gonna be, you're not gonna wear them for very long. So, it's true. Yeah.
This out.
So, it's been kind of an eye-opening experience and stuff too. But yeah, I want Samuel to kind of understand it too. So,
Summon elemental power.
probably kind of overkill on that one. But all right, healing items. I don't know, and I guess I've just never been really into, into really fashion or whatever like that. I mean, my kind of fashion and stuff back in the day was brewery shirts, and I got rid of pretty much all of my brewery shirts. They were all like 2X shirts, and I just wasn't going to fit into them anymore with losing all the weight.
Check this
But
out.
we got like over $100 for a lot of my brewery shirts and hats. Actually, I think almost close to a couple $100. It was amazing. So it
Summon elemental power.
helped with getting some more clothes that actually fit. So a little bit, and you know what? I mean, I totally get it and stuff too. I think everybody kind of has their hobbies of things that they like to be into and collect. I mean, believe me, I 100% understand that. I mean, retro games through and through. And before that was like, technology type stuff for me. So I get it. Everybody's got kind of their things that they're into and stuff. But for me, I was just like, it's like, a pair of pants or a shirt and stuff like that is just whatever kind of shirt. So yeah. So 9 times out of 10, I would be wearing a brewery shirt, and a pair of shorts most of the time out of the year. And a brewery hat. So that was always the way I would dress. It. That next. So, we're into shoes, games, even though we didn't get much Jordan shoes. Yeah, and those things can be pretty pricey too. Or if maybe we have to go down this way. No, I mean, really, with doing his sword dance, I almost feel like his attack is good. Third.
Check this out.
Plenty of them now, though. Nice. Like I say, what? Teach their own. I mean, you want to have something that you can, that you enjoy, kind of like collecting or getting into, something that you look forward to. It kind of makes it nice around birthdays and holidays for when, people get you something nice, So, I get it, definitely. He was kind of low. Okay. Hey, Floppy Kiwi, how are you doing there, buddy? So, what did you think there, Floppy Kiwi, of that HP news? And so that was kind of crazy. It's funny you mentioned that, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw that information and stuff. Being a shareholder in HP and stuff on that that news that was out today on it. Kind of cool. Working a little later than expected. Glad I could catch some streams. Absolutely there, Floppy Kiwi. Always great to see you. And then plus, you know, if you make it in a little bit later and stuff, we're able to stay towards the end. That's usually when we even have the giveaways too. I know. I always keep an eye on that tech news. I was almost kind of expecting, and maybe he did comment, but is D-Man and stuff like that commenting on some of the tech, especially when it's tech news and stuff. You know, we have like that whole entire tab that we created because D-Man was always sharing. I'm like, hey, let's do it. Pretty wild, to be honest. Wasn't on my radar to begin with, but it's an interesting. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that I'm a shareholder of both. Oh, just Johnny with the host. Oh my gosh. And oh man, can I get a raider command and stuff for just Johnny? How are you doing there, my friend? Awesome to see you there, buddy. How have you been? What game were you playing? How did the stream go? Oh, sad that Fry's is cool. Oh yeah, we were talking about Fry's earlier. You know what, Floppy Kiwi? What store would you go to get some of your things? I mean, all the things that I had to get for the stream and the gaming PC and stuff, I got them all at Fry's. So I need a new store. I need a new store to go to. So doing good. It was good playing a Shining Force 2 character shuffle. Oh man, that's awesome though, Just Johnny. That is so cool. That is so cool, man. I loved Shining Force 2. Such a great game. The first one's pretty good. I just wish the menuing was better. But Shining Force 2 is so much fun. It's funny because the menuing's better on the second one, but the story is better on the first, I think. But they're both great. And thank you there, Recon, for doing that Raider command as well too. Yes, yeah, the PlayStation 1 Lunar, and it's blind playthrough too. So never played it before. So and thank you there, Recon, for doing that shout out. Love this. You know what? I've never played it before, but I've heard so much about it. So, oh, you used to rent it? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I just hate to kind of use up all of our magic on it.
Check this out.
It's a lot of, yeah, I mean the story is oh wow, there we go. That's all it took. The story is definitely been amazing for sure. Grab this guy. Oh, okay. Do. This one I will actually.
Check this out.
Personal builds are all Fry's, Newegg, Micro Center, if absolutely necessary. Best Buy, Amazon. Few recent builds for my weekend work were mostly Newegg, Micro Center. Probably stick with the. Gotcha. So, do they have any like physical stores, or you just order them like online? Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. You know, if anything happens with my gaming PC, I might have to get in touch with you there, Floppy Kiwi. But I know like right now and stuff isn't like the best time to probably build a PC, just because it's like a lot of the things a la carte are really expensive. But you know, and it happened the same time too when I bought my PC and stuff too. I was gonna look at having somebody build it, and everybody was like, no, don't do it. That was when everybody at first was mining for Bitcoin, and oh my gosh, it was just ridiculous. So, Micro Center has a store. Oh, in Tustin. Bit far, but oh yeah, no, absolutely. Well, you can. I was going to industry, so I mean, Tustin, yeah, maybe a little bit further, but I was always going to that Fry's in industry. So, Newegg is they're okay. Newegg is in City of Industry. Okay, gotcha. But Fry's like 10 minutes away from me. Oh man, see, I mean, it is pretty sad and stuff with losing. I mean, that Fry's wasn't too far away, but you know. I mean, it was like my go-to, and like you said, you know, like if you absolutely have to, Best Buy, but like everybody I talked to was like, don't go to Best Buy. They're gonna have, at least in my experience, it felt like they were gonna have like kind of like the base kind of models of like things, or like, you know, like the high-end type stuff, you know, where you're, you know, paying for the huge big brand or whatever, and I'm like, yeah.
Check this out.
Might stop this weekend just to see how it is, but probably empty now. Yeah, I kind of almost wonder. I wonder if maybe if they're gonna be, you know, maybe they're doing closeouts or something. So that's good to know and stuff there, Floppy Q. That'd be cool. That would be a fun experience and stuff if we were gonna build one. I mean, I've had this gaming PC, I think, for about 4 years. I mean, we haven't been really putting a lot of strain on it, because we've been doing, you know, a lot of capture card stuff. You know, I mean, I don't even think I played like GTA 5 on it. I'm not even sure like what would be like the equivalent of, you know, what I probably, you know, what the toughest you know, newest type game that probably put stress on it. I mean, maybe Dead Space, maybe, but Dead Space probably isn't that big of a deal though and stuff either. So
Check this out.
oh. 22nd was Fry's last official day of being open. They moved to consignment a few years back, so they didn't own most of their inventory in those last days. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha there, Floppy Kiwi. Yeah, it is pretty sad and stuff. We were talking about that earlier. Stuff too about Fry's. Is definitely unfortunate stuff too. That was my go-to. Angel Ring. Okay, let's save. That's good. I'm glad that there's at least some local. I mean, I figured that there was something, you know, that some places that people went to for a lot of this technical stuff, especially around, you know, LA. I mean, you would think that you would have something like that. And one time auto resurrect. Oh wow, just one time? Ooh. Edition. Yeah, I think it is all the Fry stores. Some dude in another stream just said they got the Mario pins. My Nintendo promos tasked to complete, but said you could set your computer clock back to November 2020 to still complete all the tasks. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Able to order them. Oh, wow. Okay, we can do. Have him attack. Yep. Last one here. For attack.
Check this out.
I've heard just attack, but at this rate. Jeez. Gonna have to attack. For Dura Magic. The task is to buy 3D All-Stars though. That I received as a gift. Oh, gotcha.
Summon elemental power.
God. Right. The healing item. Uh-oh. Heck. Blizzard here.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, perfect. We'll finally get PC game while listening to Cap. Bear with me. No worries. He's at all, man. That singing. It's Luna's voice. I knew she was here. Hurry, Alex. So beautiful. It warms my heart and my mind. Memories coming back. My name. I am. I don't know. What's stopping her from remembering her identity, Alex? How does Luna's song have the power to restore her memory? I think we'll find out the answers when we reach the Star Chamber. It's was a Humble Bundle game, a point-and-click adventure. Nice. Oh. Blizzard. Good as Lunar, but still, gotta justify my previous Humble Bundle subscription sometimes. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, what the? That. Happening? Do we know if she's the one? Have patience, Bacia. Let her continue to sing. many more of these girls will we have to capture until we find the one we need? Luna! Mother! Mia! What is the meaning of this intrusion? How dare you interrupt a sacred ceremony of the Magic Guild? Alex! Oh, Alex, I'm so glad you are alright. These people have been forcing me to sing their evil songs. They told me that they'd kill you if I didn't. Are you alright, Luna? If any of these barbarians hurt you... Oh my gosh, I love it. But tricked out Sega CD32X Genesis back in the day. Settle for Game Gear. Speaking of analog, it said they're gonna make more Pockets Cap. Just sign up for in stock alerts. Oh man, you know what? You know what? Can you send me the link or put it on Discord and stuff there, D-Man? I'll definitely sign up for that. Oh my gosh. Mother, this is madness. You have to stop, please. I've shown you nothing but lenience and forgiveness for your delinquent behavior. And this is how you repay me, by releasing my prisoner and disrupting a sacred ritual? Your punishment shall be swift and brutal, my wretched little offspring. Your friend's death shall be even more merciful. No! Galleon, the time has come. Help us complete the ritual. Well? You're not my mother. You're a fraud. My real mother would never speak to me as you have. Oh, my dear Mia, your every word further seals your fate. Shine, mirror, shine. Show all the true soul of this impostor. Here of Althena? Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. You dishonor the Ausa dynasty, little one. No, what have you done to the mirror? It should have shown your true form. I refuse to believe that you are really my mother. It's impossible. You simply can't. Mia, my dear Mia, do not mourn, my daughter. I am here for you. Mother! Oh wow. The gentle light shining forth from Althena's mirror has awakened me. Liberated me from the curse of this sorceress. Sorceress? Whatever are you babbling about, you pathetic impostor? Galleon, dispose of these nuisances. I think not, Lemia. Haha. I think you've been revealed as the fraudulent wench you are. What? I can't believe I was completely deceived by your cheap trick. How dare you betray my trust and attempt to overthrow the Magic Guild? Ha ha ha. The time for revelation has come to pass sooner rather than later.
Zenobia, a descendant of the Forgotten Vile tribe, the innocents Althena callously pushed out beyond the wastelands of the frontier.
I warned you I could see many things. Unfortunately, I have now foreseen your demise. Too bad you had to get involved.
We didn't expect you to get this far, young Alex. It's been quite a revelation. But you never can tell when luck like yours will run out.
Jeez. Our plan to seize control of the guild almost worked. Now you've cut short our glorious plan. You'll pay dearly for this insurrection. Savor your feeble victory while you can. Magic Emperor will form a new world order, with the Vile tribe as its rulers. How dare you? I foresee another round of deception in your future. Our paths shall cross then, infidels. Oh, wow. Gosh, you know how great it feels to have Luna back? How many? One.
Summon elemental power.
Jeez. Aw.
Summon elemental power.
We got one. Let's see. Who's magic? Oh man. Oh, spin. Thank you. Thank you there, MTG. Alright, let's spin the wheel. And remember, we also have a free one, too. So 500 points. And how much? A bit of support and stuff. Let's see. We had the resub from Binary Storm, so that's a free one. The raid from Zero and Nico. The raid from Just Johnny. Yeah, so the two raids. It's there. Okay. All right, got it. So 2 raids and the one from Binary Star. You know what? Let's do 500 point giveaway, but I'll do call 2 winners, and then we'll do the free one. How about that? So at least if you have 500 points, you'll have 2 chances on this, and then we'll do the free one. So trying to kind of calculate it out and stuff a little bit. Let's see, who should I do this magic on? Probably Mia. Like, her magic did pretty well against it. And just the single magic on it. Sounds good. I think that kind of works and stuff too. Instead of like doing like a free giveaway and just calling like 3 winners or whatever, we'll open it up and stuff there too. Just, we do anything with, probably can't do with our equipment. Maybe I'll just have them defend. Oh wow, I can move them way back. Have her attack. I don't want to have her attack. Jeez. This Bear With Me is a film noir style private detective sepia tone point and click event. Oh wow, that sounds awesome. Oh man, that sounds really cool. I would definitely be into that point and click one. Gosh, sounds amazing.
Summon elemental power.
Okay, I think we made the right choice and stuff with putting that on Mia. Streamed Bear With Me. It was awesome. Was it really? That's awesome. That's awesome there, MTG. You know what? Sometimes some of these kind of off-the-wall games just end up being really amazing. No, you just never know. The bear is almost like Ted. Oh, is it? Like that movie Ted? I haven't seen Ted.
Summon elemental
I
power.
gotta watch it though. Heard some good things about it. Yep, oh my gosh. I gotta watch it. But magic here. So hopefully this will be it with this one part here.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, okay. Looks like another round at least. Heal wounds, might as well just heal up Luna. Bend. Back here. Well, he actually takes out some. Picked it because it's one of the few games installed on the gaming laptop without the external drive I don't have plugged in. Nice! Didn't watch that either. Wahlberg, I guess he's okay. Oh man, Luna gained a level. Ash gained a level? Eight. Allow me to apologize, Mia. All this time I have been unknowingly manipulated by the vile tribe. I am ashamed for being so easily deceived. I'm still worried about my mother. Let's return to the Magic Guild. Gosh, I really didn't think that we were going to complete this part. I honestly didn't. I don't know why I was doubting myself, but I was like, this is tough. And I'm glad that we did, because I really didn't want this to just be a grinding. So, Million Ways to Die in the West was funny. Not really that interesting of a story. Ah, gotcha. Then I proceeded to the Star Chamber as Zenobia Lemia instructed me to do. How foolish of me not to realize what was transpiring. I still don't understand what the Vile Tribe was trying to achieve by doing all this. What did they have to gain by assuming my mother's identity, or by abducting them? Quite obvious that we need to know more, Mia, although I certainly have my own ideas. Elegant Syntax with the host! Thank you so much for that host there, Elegant Syntax. How are you doing there, my friend? And thank you there, MTG, for doing that shout out. Didn't see that either. Yeah. I didn't either. I feel the Vile Tribe is on the verge of declaring war. Zenobia and the others were placed among us to gather crucial intelligence. How's it going there, Elegant Syntax? Well, how's it going? It is going great, especially since we got through kind of this tough part. We started off and I'm like, wait, I don't have a healer. I have to use like healing items, but it's just like, this is all messed up. So we were grinding probably most of the stream just to get through that part, and then we got through it. We got past it, and I'm like, yes, accomplishment. So definitely, Liam Neeson with the flower. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Liam Neeson is a pretty good actor though. Every single time, it seems like every movie lately and stuff like that, they just want to put him on like any kind of like vehicle, or like there's something always happening to him and he's always got to pursue people. You know, it was like Kiefer Sutherland and stuff like that. I mean, how many, you know, movies or TV shows and stuff, or like 24 did we watch and stuff like that, where he's just trying to like go get, you know, save the world and get his revenge or whatever, you know? Crazy. Zenobia and the others were placed among us to gather crucial intelligence. Now is the time for definitive action to counter the damage they have. I must leave Vane and gather information of my own. Not just to stop the vile tribe, Majesty Mia, but for other, more pressing reasons as well. The only way I can gather this information is from the 4 dragons themselves. Since the location of the White Dragon is already known, I shall visit him first. Galleon wants to visit Quark? Perhaps Quark's wisdom holds the clue I need to discern what the vile tribe is plotting. And I would ask that you guide me to him immediately. You don't mind, do you, Alex? Of course not. Alex would be honored to take you there. This is great, Alex. We get to go home and show off one of the 4 heroes. Mia, since your mother has yet to recover from the effects of that dreadful mask, I believe you should take her place as the guildmaster until she is fit to resume her duty. Yes, Galleon. You're right, but I will need Nash to assist me until your return. You'd see them doing a speed reboot with... I know, right? Oh my gosh. He would be probably like the perfect person. How many movies have we watched that? You know, oh my gosh. Taken 1, Taken 2, Taken 3. I swear it's gonna be... It's kind of like the running joke on Back to the Future 2. Remember how they had like the shark and stuff, the 3D shark and stuff like that? And it's like Jaws 19. Like, that's how like Taken is gonna be. Like, how many times are they gonna take his daughter and stuff like that, and he's gotta go after him? That was a good movie. I mean, they're good movies. I crack up and I laugh. So, or are you talking about the Speed movies? Oh man. Right, but I will need Nash to assist me until your return. That's acceptable to both you and Nash, of course. Acceptable? It's wonderful. It would be my humble honor to help you in any way possible. I swear, he just got like... Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Of course, Mia, I place Nash at your disposal. His work for me has been most satisfactory. Nash at your disposal. Oh my gosh, it's been most satisfactory. I must speak with Master Mel to arrange my transportation to Caldor Island. Fast and Furious is up to 9 now, so 16 isn't far off for that. Yeah, I know, right? Oh. So then, we shall meet in Meribius shortly. Do not dawdle, Alex. After all, you know what they say about idle hands. Alex, I still haven't thanked you enough for helping me rescue my mother. Now I have to thank you for taking Galleon to the cave of the White Dragon. Mia, how could Alex possibly say no to someone as nice and as cute as you? Ha ha ha. Null, are you sure it's Alex who thinks Mia is cute? Luna, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. We have to hurry to Mel's mansion. So funny. Alright, entries have stopped. Alright, let's see. This is the 500 point one. We're picking 2 winners. Our first winner is... Oh, Rio Luca. Alright, Rio Luca. Oh, man. Log into the list. Get that list here real quick. So I will tell you, I didn't reconcile it as of Monday, but I think we only had 1 that we gave away Monday. So it's only going to be really 1 number that's not going to be a pick. But everything else is good. So, okay, so a number between 1 and 149 there, Luca. I got. Okay. 122. You got it. Number 122. Let's see. Congratulations there, Rio Luca. Number 122, you have won the game Time Shift. Time Shift. So congratulations on that win. You know what? I think I've only seen... I don't even think I've seen them all. I think I've seen maybe 1 and maybe 3, I think. And I saw 3 because it was like in the movie theater when I was working there. Nice. Thanks, Gap. You are welcome. Thank you so much for all of your support and stuff. You and Skeptics have been like talking about this game for like ever. So I'm like super excited about going through it and stuff too. It's definitely got its challenges, but I just got to tell myself to hang in there. So Ghost Protocol was that was great. What was that? Was that the third one or was that the fourth one? Okay, one more out of this batch that we'll call, and our second winner is Skeptics. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Skeptics. 4 Ghost Protocol. See, I haven't seen 4. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Skeptics and Real Luca and stuff winning. Oh man, the cousins, the Luna cousins, or Lunar cousins and stuff. All right, Skeptics, come on, Skeptics. Don't tell me you've fallen asleep on the floor yet. Come on, buddy. Outside, give me one. Okay, all right. Run. Might have to do the Angry Jeopardy, but as soon as we get Skeptics taken care of, then we'll get the next one. Call the next winner. Guessing that there's probably not too much else that we have to do here. We will probably need to pick up one of those magic here. Magic item. Alright, Skeptics. Number between 1 and 149. 1 and 149. Real Luca and stuff already won. That's so funny. I called it the Lunar cousins. So I was like, please tell me he's awake. Please tell me he's not he didn't conk out on the floor this time. Or is that like Thursday nights or Fridays? So 92. 92. Okay, all right. Congratulations there, Skeptics. Number 92, you have won the game. The Golf Club 2019. The Golf Club 2019. Yeah, you told me. Awesome. Well, you know what? That is super great. You know how many people and stuff kind of missed out on a giveaway from stepping away? Oh my gosh. And then you have like times and stuff like that where you have people like, like Aunt Bubba and stuff like that is like getting like scared to death because somebody played the drum roll when they shouldn't have and stuff like that, and she was like, wait, what happened, what did I miss? But Real Skepta is their new name, the Real Skeptka. I like that, a mix of the two names. Oh my gosh, you are welcome there, Skeptics, and thank you for recommending this game and putting up the points. So anyway, so now this one is going to be the free one. So everybody enter on in for this one. Everybody enter. Bum, 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 bum. I just love this music. It's just like, how could you like, you could be like frustrated at this game and like, oh man, I like lost my progress, I got a level or something like that, and then you like hear this like theme music and stuff on the map, and you're just like, it's just like so like wholesome, I'm glad we got through that. I will tell you, Skeptics, I was just saying this just a little bit ago, but I really wasn't sure if we were going to make it past that part. I thought it was going to turn into a grinding stream, but glad we did get through it. So even the world map, I know it does. Oh shoot, you know what? Let me that I have my item equipped. Her item. Back outside. No worries. No worries at all. No, I mean, he could enter into this giveaway if he wants. Oh, I started Final Fantasy VII this morning. Happy music. I know, right? Exactly. Oh man, and Kubi's been hanging out with us. How's it been going there, Kubi? Awesome to see you there, buddy. Bum, 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 bum. Original version. Yeah, I saw you was streaming. The original version. Been listening to you in the Magic Tower. You know what? I really like that Magic Tower area and stuff too. It was really fun and stuff too. But my gosh, I felt like so underlevel going through there. I was like, oh my gosh, are we gonna get through this tonight? And we did. Doing 100%. Yeah, the original. Yeah, I think I've like 100%ed it like once before. So, but appreciate the lurk there, Kubi. Oh, yeah, of course. Any equip. 37. Is that what I need for the soaps 4 and going? Yeah, I know, right? Oh my gosh. I'm like, what are all the, and everybody's like, buy them, buy a ton of them, buy as many of as you can, and I'm like, oh, what in the, I was just so confused. 100% for me would take too long. I was already complaining about it. Yeah, I know, right? I usually don't 100% and stuff hardly any game. Sorry, if anybody likes to tune in and wants to see 100%, I am not your streamer. I am casual playthrough through and through. Definitely buying one of those. Right, I know. It'd just take too long. And then plus, I mean, I wish I could stream even longer. I really do. I absolutely do, but at this point in time in my life and stuff, I can't. I can't. Probably good. Hi, Captain, everyone. Sorry for getting on late. Hey, no worries there, Jonathan, again. No worries there, buddy. Awesome to see you there, my friend. How have you been doing? I know we missed you on Monday and stuff, too, but I hope your week has been going well. Some of those who 100% are speedrun that. The 100% not me. And that's the only thing I will 100%. Oh my gosh, I know, right? It's so funny. Yeah. Exactly. I was supposed to buy my engagement ring here, but I'm finding myself more interested in the clerks. Which makes me think I'm not ready to settle down just yet. Welcome to Ramus's store. My boss works hard to make this place a success. I admire that kind of dedication. I hate to admit this, but Ramus is already a better businessman than I ever was. He's even talking about opening up stores in other cities around the world. He calls it franchising. Sounds like Ramus is doing wonderfully, Alex. I wonder if he's going to open a store in Berg. So, but we do have the free giveaway going on there, Jonathan, again too. Yeah, work's keeping me tired. Didn't make it on Monday. Yeah, no worries there, Jonathan, again. Speedruns are nuts, even in shorter games like Celeste. Yeah, I already lied there. I 100% medieval, not even trying. 100% Final Fantasy VII one time, and yeah, I think I did too, like getting like Knights of the Round and all of that. So I haven't been back to Berg in so long. Do you ever miss it, Alex? I know I do sometimes. You see my dad, tell him my business is doing great. Welcome to Ramus's store, Green Eyes. I only wish that you were on sale. Ooh, nice. Water. Recover conditions. Can equip any of this stuff, right? No. Thank you for looking at my wares, green eyes. Promise me you'll come back soon for another peek. Knew someone who ran 100% near Automata, and that's like a bloody 9 to 12 hour thing. Yeah, I mean, they are fascinating to watch, but there'd be no time. I mean, just even to be able to have the time to practice and stuff, those runs would be pretty crazy. Or if they else. Okay. Nope. The people who do retro achievements, I like the idea of achievements on old games. See, dedicated to the game till 200% would drop. I know, right? I know Bud and a lot of other people and stuff have been all into it. I know it does look pretty cool, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go down that road either. And stuff too. I'm just like, I don't know. You know what? Teach their own. You know, some people and stuff like that. That's a huge thing. I mean, even achievements and stuff on newer games. I'm just like, oh, cool. I got that achievement. I think it's a cool thing, but you know, I'm just not gonna, try to go for like everything. That is everything I know of the situation as it stands at this moment. Visiting the White Dragon to gather more information is quite prudent at this time. For you, see, I suspect that the Magic Emperor aspires to the rank of Dragon Master. Mistake would ruin the whole run, so you have to redo everything over. I know, right? Oh my gosh, there, MTG, I know, right? However, only Quark would know that for certain. Magic Emperor? That's a frightening thought. The fact that he hijacked Lemia's powers lends weight to your argument, though. You guys. What? Huh? Oh, here we go. Alright, and our winner of the free giveaway is Ivy Kitty. Alright, Ivy Kitty, your number is available. I did check. Which I'm surprised, actually. Last stream and stuff, it wasn't picked. Do you want it? We speedrun a lot of horror games like Resident Evil or Silent Hills. Yeah, 69. Alright, let's see. Alright, number 69. Congratulations there, Ivy Kitty. You have won the game Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. So congratulations on that win there, Ivy Kitty. And you know what? So we got quite a bit of support and stuff tonight. We'll run another one. Let's call another winner. Also, seen people speedrun Final Fantasy Original and Remake. Yeah, I know. You know what? One of them and stuff. Caleb Hart 42. I've been following him since ever since I've been onto it. And stuff too. I mean, his playthroughs and stuff are just fascinating to me. Yeah, really, really tedious. Oh, Recon! True. Same cap. You're following him too? Oh man. Yeah, he is one. Yeah, with speed runs. Oh man, Recon. Yeah, but he's really cool. I remember when he was speed running. when he was speedrunning or even Earthbound, and that was like going back many years ago. Now he's been like speedrunning Final Fantasy VII, I think. I haven't tuned into his channel in years. I mean, there's just so many other streamers I want to kind of support, and it's like if I did have a chance to hang out, I'd much rather hang out with Big Beefcake and chat with him and just have a fun time than, I mean, really, and stuff like that. Are you really chatting in a stream with that many people? I mean, chat just goes nuts, right? So, all right, 64. Hey, Falcon, how are you doing there, my friend? Falcon, man, you're almost 500 hours. Got him speedrunning Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, Mega Man X, yeah. I remember him doing that. Yeah, Earthbound was a long time ago. 64. All right, 64 is available. Oh, nice. Congratulations there, Recon. Number 64. Congratulations, you have won the game Jackbox Party Pack 2. Jackbox Party Pack 2. We've played that one quite a bit for party streams on stream here. So congratulations there, Recon, on that win. Jackbox Party Pack 2. You are welcome. Doesn't like my streams, so we have to tell him to watch his language. Oh my gosh. Oh man. No way. No way. You can I gotta pop in and say, you know what, maybe this next month I might actually have a chance to. Things are starting to kind of slow down, maybe a tad bit, maybe. I don't know. Every single time I think that things are gonna slow down, they don't. So I mean, I haven't even posted any kid pictures on social media this week. Like how busy I felt. I'm like, I just, when you're like so close to being caught up on things and you're just like, I just want to like focus on this. Like I haven't been like that crazy do it in the evening time or on weekends, obviously. But, like during the day, I just try to kind of tune things out. I mean, I've been trying to, kind of comment and stuff in the Discord at times. And today probably a little bit more, but, it's just, yeah. So, but let me see. Yeah, it looks like we have guests. But you are welcome there, Recon. Oh, Alex, welcome. I heard your story from Galleon. How did you do in Vane? Oh, before I forget, this is my daughter, Jessica. Jessica, aren't you going to say hello? Of course. How do you do, Alex? My father has told me so much about you. Hello? What are you talking about, Jessica? Do you have a brain cramp or something? And what a fascinating creature you've brought with you, Alex. And what a fascinating creature you brought with you, Alex. Oh, shut up. She's like trying to play it cool. What do you think, lad? Isn't my daughter the most beautiful lass you ever set your eyes on? I only hope she can get over her shyness. Shyness. Already need to walk through for bear with me. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Haha. Mel's not very good at keeping a straight face. I should help him out. So you're hoping to become a Dragon Master. Wonderful. You'll have to tell me all about your adventures someday. Hello, Jessica. Don't you remember us from La... Shut it now. What a cute little kitty. How does he talk? Maybe an adventure with you would help my daughter come out of her shell, Alex. Wahaha. At last, you made it. There's no time to waste. We need a new Dragon Master. I hesitated to become one because of Dyne, but I can't let my personal feelings prevent me from doing what must be done. We have to meet with Quark and determine the location of the other dragons. No walkthrough, though. Through Demon, just point and click everything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, right? Point and clicks. Just like that. So now... Okay, so we gotta go back that way, so then... Are we able to get on the boat, I guess? Looks like a villain. Don't help. I know, right? Oh my gosh. Click every pixel. Exactly. Click all the pixel. Ah. Fun time is over. We're going back to Saith in the morning. Are you coming along, kiddies? Yeah, we're going back home to Berg. Never been. Do they have good brew? Do they have good brew? Oh my god, that would totally be me. You had to use items on items for other items. I've been having trouble. Hey, it's the kids who fed Dross the humble pie. Been a long time since I saw your beaming faces. Where you been? We went through the Cave of Trial, the Vein. Then we hiked through the Nanza Barrier. Then we had some yummy fish in the village of Lan. You say someone is kidnapping the best singer of our world? That is why I prefer the company of the sea to the company of men. All men have evil in their hearts. Some are merely able to conceal it better than others. Can't get the ship in shape with you in my face. Why don't you go harass Master Mel? He'll yap your ear off until you're ready to go in the morning. Combine the pen and the rubber band to make the missile launcher. Okay, so, geez, now do we go maybe back to, like, the inn? Do we go back and talk to Mel, or... Tavern has everything a man needs. Booze, women, and gambling. But I think there's plenty of room for improvement. Such a stronger beer and smaller outfits for the hostesses. Oh my gosh. Always thinking, you know? Yeah. Here we go, man. Losers pays for the drinks. What's that? Master Galleon is here in Maribia? Tell him to stop in and enjoy our lovely singers and equally lovely beer. His first drink is on the house. Okay. Alright, I guess we can go back and talk to Master Mel, I guess? Or is there, like an inn or something like that? Okay. Obviously, head on out the next morning. To the trouble in vain. Galleon is talking about. I'm sure you can. What do you think, lad? Go in our city as long as you wish. Jessica pretending not to know us, Alex. The ship to Calder Island isn't ready yet, but the sailors are working as quickly as they can. They said they'd be ready to sail by tomorrow morning. Dad, why don't we let Alex and his friends stay here tonight? I'd love to hear their tales of adventure. That's a fine idea, Jessica, but you won't get scared by their stories, will you? I'll be fine, Dad. Alright then, Alex, make yourself at home. Does it know? Yeah, I know, right? Why is Jessica acting so strangely? Is she feeling alright? Here's my room, guys. Relax, take a load off. Are you feeling okay? 1 second, you're completely different. Yes, I feel fine now. You don't get it, do you? Where are you going, Alex? Did you hear a word Jessica said? Of course I remember you. I just couldn't say anything in front of my dad. Why not, Jessica? My father always tells me how much I remind him of my mom. Time for bed. Night-night. All right there, Ivy Kitty. Have a great, fantastic evening and stuff. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But don't see you and stuff tomorrow night and stuff there, Ivy Kitty. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. where Alex takes off and throws them across the room while asking where the fridge is. Oh my gosh, Kubi, what the heck? Do you have like cameras in my room? Oh my gosh. It's so funny. My father always tells me how much I remind him of my mom. If he knew that I was really like him, that I was sneaking out of the shrine to go on my own adventures, he'd freak out and I'd be grounded until I was 50. He said, make yourself at home. Yeah, I know, right? Exactly. Free peep show. Oh man. How do you stand it? I could never keep my true self hidden away. Not from someone who cared for me as your father cares for you. What happened to you guys in vain? No one's sleeping until I get every unsavory detail. It happened like this. That's all I have to say. Oh my gosh, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, alright. I have to tell you. So who reads that statement and all of a sudden and stuff like that starts like having like Forrest Gump in their head and go, that's all I have to say about that. That's exactly what I was thinking. I swear I almost started saying it just like that. The room is so pink. I know, right? Oh my gosh. That's all I have to say about that. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Like the pink carpet. I know that it is a lot of pink. The pink carpet design is pretty cool though. So everyone at the shrine was enchanted by the spell. How embarrassing. You're lucky you skipped out of school that day. What? I don't know what you're talking about and all. Galleon's a great magician, but he can't be expected to do this all by himself. Alex, I think you should talk to Quark too and find out what you can from him. Pink carpet, pink bed, pink flower on the rug, pink bunny plush, pink picture frame. I know, right? Anyway, it's time for bed. Good night, you guys. See you all in the morning. I knew we'd be returning home, Alex, but not with Galleon as our escort. I guess our adventure is coming to an end. The quill in the ink pot is also pink. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're probably right. It does look like it is. Man, am I pooped. Haha, good night, Null. And good night, Alex. Like sleeping on the rug. Good morning. Good morning, Luna. What's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. I had the dream again. That's all it is, Luna. Just a dream. I know, but you're right, Alex. Let's just bid farewell to Master Mal. Hey Alex, did you sleep well? I sure did. Galleon's probably waiting for you at the harbor. Better not keep him. Yeah, please take care of yourselves and come back soon. I'll pray to the goddess to keep you all safe. Since I study at the shrine, my prayers get first priority. Someone give this girl an Oscar. Aw, we can't take Jessica with us. And... dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. This music like gets stuck in your head. It is so good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we go a little bit longer and stuff here? Is there going to be I know I don't want any spoilers, but I mean, is there like going to be like a big part where we're probably not going to be able to save? Is this like a good stopping point, you think? Or is there a way that we can get across the river and stuff to the next area pretty unscathed? I'm just thinking for timing, like if this is going to be a part and stuff where there might be some things going on, maybe we'll save it for tomorrow. Just don't want to get, I guess, too involved in making it through here and stuff before it's going to turn into kind of a bigger quest this late in the stream, because we're kind of already in stream overtime. I think getting across is pretty easy. Stop outside the Dragon Cave. Okay, cool, awesome. That's so funny that Caleb Hart 42 is actually doing Final Fantasy VII speed, the original stuff too. I'm just kind of. All right, perfect. Ubi said and continue tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I think. It's just like last time when we were going across here and stuff. You know, there was like that big old boss and it took a while. So, good morning. I trust you slept well. Are you ready to sail? I'm ready. And let us not waste another moment. The Berg. Yeah, I think that's probably good. And then we save it and stuff there at that part, and then we'll pick right up with that tomorrow. So made some good progress, even though it felt like a lot of grinding really there at the beginning part. But I always like to get some. I mean, if we have to get some grinding, I always want to get at least some story. So you have the one of the original heroes with. Yeah, exactly, Kubi. I know, it's so funny. Like, I was like so intrigued, like after Monday, like, okay, what's this next part gonna be about? And now I'm like even more intrigued, like, oh my gosh, we got this Dragon Master dude with us. So tell me, what drives you to become the Dragon Master? What leads you to attempt what so many others before you have tried and failed to achieve? For the original heroes, at least. Well, I want to protect the people of our world and the people I care about. How very noble of you. The Dragon Master's power is meant for much more than mere protection. The magnitude of his responsibility to wield that power well is immeasurable. May I ask another question of you? Of course, sir. If you had to choose between the survival of the one you cared about the most, or the lives of everyone in our world, which would it be? One or many? Love or duty? How could anyone make that choice? Dragon Master is forced to make such choices every day of his existence. Was a roller coaster. You're still on the initial hill going up. Oh my gosh, I bet everybody just raves about this game that has played it. So I've heard so much. Like I'm ready. I've been wanting to play this game for like years. Like literally, Rio Luca and Skeptics have been like all about this game. I know Kubi, I know you've mentioned it before too, and I'm like, oh my gosh. But we're getting considerably ahead of ourselves, aren't we? I mean, you kidding? The last game that you recommended, even Kubi and stuff, I still love that game, and it's like in my top, like, easily top 50, probably top 25, maybe even top 10, and that's Earthbound. So, my number one game of all time. Is it really? Oh my gosh. That is so cool. You're not a Dragon Master yet, not even close. That long? Think about my question during your travels, boy. The closer you are to becoming a Dragon Master, the more important it is to answer. By the way, Luna, so renowned is your singing voice that word of your abilities spread all the way to Vane. When we reach Berg, I would desire nothing more than to hear you. A couple discs on the original Sega CD. Yeah, I think it's 2 on the PlayStation. I'd love to get the Sega CD version of it too. I don't think my voice is that special, but I'd be honored to sing for you, Master Gallion. I look forward to it, Luna, and there's no need to be modest about your talent. You have a gift. You should share it with the world. Me too, Cap. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I just have to find out way and stuff like that to stream from the Sega CD. I don't know if I have any Sega CD games. I have a Sega CD console, but I haven't tried hooking it up yet and stuff and getting everything set for it. Look, Alex, over there, on the edge of the horizon. It's safe. It's so good to be back home. It's so funny because it like felt like forever on the ride and stuff kind of back. This way it just seemed quicker. Well, what a quaint little hovel this is. That's all I gotta say about that, is not to drop any spoilers. Yeah, no, I understand there, Kubi. I appreciate it there, buddy. I know. I am so looking forward to this story. Like, every single time. Like, literally and stuff like that, too. I mean, we've had some streams that have gone, like, over. It just made so much sense to end, like, right on time last stream. But it's just, like, there's so many times where it's just, like, it felt like a cliffhanger. And, like, that was, like, last stream, too. I was like, oh, my gosh, I want to know more about the story. Hear more of the music. I'm super excited there. Kubi as well too. Like, I haven't even like opened the completed box thing up here to take a look at what's in there aside from just take the game out. I mean, there's like that cool little map and everything else and stuff too. So it has like the soundtrack in it. So I'm like, wow. You look tired, boy. But as they say, no rest for the wicked. Cloth map. I know, right? Oh my gosh, skeptics. Take me to the cave of the White Dragon. I'm anxious to catch up with him. Alright, so, but should we go back and visit our hometown and stuff first before going to that cave again? Gosh, it feels like it was forever ago since we were here. Because it's like we did like so much. There's probably not anything new in the shops, right? Probably not. It seemed like the other shops were pretty empty last time. There wasn't so much else to get. They go to Berg, save outside of the town. Be a great place to start tomorrow. Okay, cool. All this stuff. Things gonna be. I played some. I mean, I just always remember some RPGs where they like restock and all of a sudden, you know, you have better equipment. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. And I take it that we have to wait. Berg. Wait a second. Was Rubia was that place? No, we do have to go through this area, right? That is Berg, right? There's not there. Where is? No, that was that crazy forest. So Berg is this way. Okay. Still getting kind of my bearings and stuff. It feels like forever since we were on this continent. Don't need the major being like, Kubi, for making you say. No, it's so funny. Like, literally and stuff, Kubi, like, I have like a lot more flexibility and stuff too. Like, we've been, like, it used to be like way before and stuff too. Like, literally I had to be like off at 8 and stuff too. But now she's pretty okay. I mean, Fridays, Kubi, there was a Friday stream that we did and I ended at 2 a.m. So, you know, it's still one of those things where I've still been able to stay up a little bit later. I try not to push my luck. Fridays were always good, but ooh, see what his attack is. Yes, yeah, that's right. Recon did. Oh, what? My God. gonna be one of those situations where we barely get a chance to attack. The fight half. Not that we needed that fight, really. Wait, these in. Level. Wait, is he level 99? Oh my god, he is level 99. I feel like I'm fighting alongside Sephiroth. Sweet. So, what does that red mean when the attack is red? Does that mean that it's like a strong attack? Let's grind major levels with them, Cap. Yeah, I know. You would definitely be a good one to grind some levels at. It's definitely... Oh, that's critical attack? Okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's kind of what I figured, but I was like... Because, you know, in some games, it's just like, that is like they have the different colors depending on, like, for healing or something. But I've never seen, like, red. Red usually would be, like, an attack, but... like, say if you saw, like, green. So, highly effective, it'll be a red as well. Gotcha. Flame attack, flare attack, tornado attack, earthquake attack. So it's all attack ones, no healing then. Kind of the Quark Cave if there's some more powerful enemies in there. I'll crap at it, but I love it. Addicted. Gosh. All the attacks. Yeah, don't even save anything for Luna. On a raft. Python type enemy came out of the ocean. Give me a heart attack. Like the Lost Woods. Hang out in the mountains now. Debating on building a mountain base. And a lot of people have been talking about that game too. It's just, it's kind of funny and stuff like that, being a streamer and then having friends that stream, and then you just like when you're like looking for a raid target or you're looking for like people to like go and tune into, and you could get a pretty good idea what games are popular just by seeing like what people are streaming. Mountains can't handle the cold yet. Buddies and I are going after the second boss. Nice. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Okay, cool. Oh man, I still remember, you know, saving it outside of this village and stuff, and it being the very first, the first stream of this. And we're like saving it, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. Second boss isn't a pushover like the first boss is. He's... Gosh. Sure, oh, we'll take care of it. Yeah. You got Zero and Nico and Durf 907 Gamer. Oh man. It's so funny. Zero and Nico is playing Valheim right now. And what is I don't think I know Durf 907 Gamer. Kind of cool to support streamer and be kind of cool. Take care, Captain Crew. All right, you as well there, Recon. Zero is wait, playing Breath of Fire 2? Oh, maybe it didn't update or something like that. I don't know. It said it first Valheim. So as I say, we raid. I know, right there, Kubi. Oh my gosh. I swear, I'm still trying to be good. I'm like on my, like the last like 15 or 20 pounds I want to lose. And then I think I'm going to be at a good weight. It's so funny because I told my wife, I was like, I kind of almost wanted to like say that I'd lose like 150 pounds. Like 150 pounds sounds like amazing to say, but that would put me at 190 pounds. And my wife is like, you're not going to look okay at that weight. Like literally like my body and my build and being, 5'10" and stuff, like sometimes people and stuff just can't get down that low to a weight. I remember my brother-in-law, like he's 6'3", and they wanted him to be like 210, 220 pounds when he went into like the sheriff's academy or whatever like that. And he's just like he just looked like all gaunt. I mean, it just didn't look healthy. I mean, it's like those people at the end of like The Biggest Loser, back in the day and stuff like that. They like win and you're like, what happened to this person? So lose 20 pounds too, but that fridge is calling my name. I'm down for that. I know, right? Oh my gosh. A lot of people streaming Valheim these days. I know. Got a notification that Rug was live, but don't see him on. Oh, really? Want to gain 20. That's right, Recon. We were talking about that. Just want to gain muscle. I know, right? Oh man. But anyway, I think once we get, the cool thing is, I told the wife, I'm like, as soon as we get down to a weight that I want to be at, I want to be able to, once I get down to that weight and stuff, then I want to be able to, be able to have like every weekend maybe and stuff, or at least one weekend day and stuff to be able to enjoy, order that pizza or that Mexican food or that nachos and have that craft beer and everything, because I've been pretty good and stuff. It's funny because like during the work week, it almost makes more sense for me like not to like cheat and give in, just because it's just like, trying to work and get things done and be productive, but having like all those carbs is just nuts. It's just crazy. Like I remember like back in the day, back when, you'd have like those big old work lunches and stuff, and you like go out for like Italian food and you'd be like wanting to crawl under your desk. It's just like so many carbs. You're like so tired and stuff. And I'm like, when I was like doing the diet and other people were doing that, I'd be like, back pre-COVID, obviously, and people are like, how do you have so much energy? I'm like, well, I know exactly what it is. Everybody else had all those great carbs, and stuff, because it's just amazing what it does and stuff on your body, too. But believe me, I am, I might be trying to do as best as I possibly can and stuff on this diet, but believe me, I am not going to be the type of person that's going to be getting in your way of wanting to have that great, fantastic food, your favorite foods, your favorite kind of drinks. But, it's just being almost 40 and stuff, turning 40 this year and stuff. I just got to tell you, I just see a lot of people and stuff that are like, my parents' age and stuff, and they're just struggling with like losing weight. So it's just like, I'm like, I got to do something now. It just seems like every decade that you get into, it's just tougher. So, oh, you're 200 pounds? They're skeptics? Oh my gosh. But how tall are you? And stuff, they're skeptics. Need that. Do a good cap. Keep it up. Thank you there, Recon. I know. You know what? But you know what? I like doing it kind of like during the week. But I definitely, it's so funny because even like the quote unquote diet beers and stuff, even having like that craft diet beer and stuff, like on a weekend, it just tastes fantastic after like being good like throughout the entire week, and you just crack open that first beer. And I want that to be a good craft beer every weekend. And it's an amazing feeling when you go without the things that you've been so used to having like every day and stuff. You just appreciate it a lot more. So it's pretty cool. 5'9", do a lot of physical. Oh, gotcha there, skeptics. My gosh, see, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting down to like 190, but I don't know. My wife's like, it's just like, I don't know. I gotta see how it works out. Don't say the F word, Cat. I know, right? Sensitive ears, and that F word creeps me the F out. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. But anyway, and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting down to that getting down to that weight and stuff too. I mean, who knows? Maybe mid March, or by the end of March, I'll probably be at that point, I think, and stuff too. Because if not, then it's like I gotta lose like almost like 40 pounds and stuff like that to get down to almost like that one weight, that I told the wife that she almost, I don't know. I'll just have to see how everything works stuff too. But I would like to just get down to a mode where I'm just maintaining, like having a good cheat day, but not going too overboard. Just knowing that it's just like every weekend I'd be able to have like something that I'm craving. I think that would be good. I'm good. I only have one a day during the week, so going nuts on weekends feels great. I know, right? Well, you kidding? I mean, I love it. I love it and stuff too. I kind of like doing that. So you know what? Let's raid this new person. I think here from the from the team. I think that this will be good. Well, too. So go ahead and get the info here. But anyway, and stuff. Before we go, just wanted to say I am absolutely enjoying this game. This game is just fantastic. I mean, I would recommend this game to anybody and stuff that really enjoys RPGs. It has definitely been amazing and stuff to play through, and just thoroughly enjoying it. As well, even though it's definitely has kind of a little bit of a learning curve and stuff on the fights. I think Skeptics said it just right. It's not easy. It's not an easy game, but it's also not like the toughest game out there either. So, and I think that's absolutely right. You just got to remember and stuff too. Just save often, and I've just been getting out of that. So I got to get back into like saving all the time, because a couple of our deaths were because we didn't save, and then we got into a boss fight and we had like no magic, no healing items, and we were just dead. So try not to do more than one beer a day. So I appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. You're not even at the good. I know, right, Kubi? I know exactly. But you know what? I'm hyped. I'm so hyped for this game because everybody said so many great things about it, and I want to know what's going on. So I praise for this game. It is. I mean, I'm enjoying this, and we're not even at like the good parts. It didn't pay $25K because this game's... That's true. I mean, that should be a testament right there. Definitely. So anyway, we're going to be coming back to this game right where we left off, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow night. And tomorrow night will be the last stream of the week, and the last stream of the month, actually, because next week starts March. So, and then we'll have another month and stuff there where we'll have the loyalty gift card giveaway and stuff again on one of the Fridays. And then if we happen to still be at the retro sub goal of 25 or more on March, or if we hit it, then we'll be doing another retro game giveaway as well too. So definitely a ton of fun. Pay for good game. I know, right? Oh my gosh, definitely. I know. Resident Evil Code Veronica was paid for and stuff recently. I remember a Wind Waker, Paper Mario, 1,000 Year Door, Lunar here. I mean, my gosh, just so many great games and stuff that people have paid for. So Luke and I have been talking about this game on the channel. Yes, definitely for years, and it's taken years for me. Well, I think I've had the game for probably almost about a year, but it's taken years for it to show up on a list because we've had like so many games that we wanted to go through and play. So that has been the difficult part. But and anyway, so then over the weekend I will post a schedule for the next week. We might have to switch it up, and I swear this is what happens. Like I literally and stuff tell everybody, like, let's just always plan on a Monday stream. And then all of a sudden and stuff, the wife told me and stuff, we scheduled an appointment to meet with the pool people for our backyard on Monday at 5 o'clock. So I'm thinking we're going to probably have to switch it to Tuesday, probably for the most part. So we'll have to see and stuff like that on what the stream days are. But I'm like, we haven't missed a Monday stream in like forever. So it is just too funny. Ooh, closing in on 1,000 hours. Oh my gosh, they're skeptics. That is so awesome there, buddy. Oh my gosh. No problem, Cap. Yeah, absolutely. Vlathis, how are you doing there, my friend? Awesome to see you. Coming in right at the tail end, unfortunately, too. But anyway and stuff. I got a raid target is going to be Durf907 Gamer and stuff here. So new person. They are on the team Digital Odyssey. Haven't raided them before, so gotcha. Raid. Oh, just ended. Nice there, Valathis. Oh man, awesome. Well, super cool. I am loving Valathis. I am loving and stuff. Lunar. Oh my gosh, and Valathis. If I can get a shout out and stuff for Valathis. Ended up actually raiding Valathis last stream, on Monday and stuff too. We were able to raid, so we were going a little bit longer, but wanted to get kind of set up for next time. So weightlifting time, nice, D-Man. Have a great night and stuff there, Kubi and Skeptics and everyone, and thank you so much there, their MTG and stuff and Recon and stuff on doing the shout out and stuff there too. So definitely, there we go. We got it. Oh man, join for the raid for a sec, then I'm out. All right, no worries there, Skeptics. I know it's getting pretty late. But anyway, back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We just got like one of the main original heroes and stuff on this game, Galleon. So we have to see. Galleon, the White Dragon, what is in store for us? What are we going to find out next? Gotta tune in and stuff, because we're all going to experience this and stuff too. Did the same. They're the actual name, I know, right there, MTG. Thank you there, buddy. Oh man, you are welcome there, Valathis. Absolutely. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much and stuff for tuning in. I am glad it didn't turn into just a grinding stream and we actually got some of the story. We made some progress. So I am super glad that we were able to do some of that and stuff, even though at first, the first part of the stream, it just seemed like all we were going to be doing was fighting enemies all day. But we made it. We made it and stuff to more of the story. And the story is getting intriguing every stream. Every stream, I've been intrigued by this story and finding out what more. So tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So everybody, have a fantastic evening. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend as well too. And I'll post a schedule over the weekend for next week. So everybody, have a good one, and we'll see you soon.